People talk about thirst. They don't know how thirsty these people are.
Mm.
I know,
I heard,
especially for their Negro fetish.
I've heard those war stories. Do we have to get off of here because we're on the Bat Jack? Are we on your Oh, we're on the Hangout.
You're on the Hangout.
Yeah, we want to hang out.
LBC, you gotta be good.
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good as I can be. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be rated R today. I ain't know reading an article about how racist Portland was gonna get me a strike. God damn.
You got a
Wow.
strike on
You noticed that video gone? They took it down. I had to put it on my Patreon.
that?
My
Okay.
goodness. Wow.
Yep, they gave me a strike for it. I appealed it. They was like, denied. It don't. I said, I literally read the article and then sent them the article.
Mm-hmm.
They like, nah, nigga. Talking
You
about Portland.
probably had a YouTube employee from Portland see that.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of them Google employees is from Portland.
All right.
What?
Is that you, LVZ?
No, that ain't me. I ain't got no CEO.
I got my headsets on. To cut out the background sound.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did.
I don't hear anything now.
What was I just looking at? Well, I was just looking at some stuff.
Either one of them. Oops.
We got everything on mute.
Somebody got cut that TV down.
Okay, that's not me. I don't even have a TV in my room.
Oh, let me cut mine.
I was looking at damn, what was I just reading, y'all?
How is it? Do you hear anything in the background?
I don't hear anything now.
Nah, it's gone.
Okay.
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.
Okay, y'all.
Where's the family?
Trying to see, get a good look. Oh, 106 people are in. Okay.
Damn. Wow, man. Here.
Damn, that was fast.
Okay, that's what I was looking at, y'all. So I was on Twitter, right?
Uh-huh.
Tariq Nasheed had to shout out this white guy, and I was like, what's going on? Shout out to Sergeant Nathan Rohr, who secretly recorded his white supremacist police chief who terrorized black citizens. Now, let me read it to y'all real quick, because I was just reading it up. It's in New Jersey, too. The cop who stealthily recorded 100 hours of his former chief talking and using racial slurs remained anonymous until yesterday. A filing in federal racial assault case against former Bordertown Township Chief Frank Nucera Jr. names the person who handed over the recordings as Nathan Rohr, a patrol sergeant. Look, the federal prosecutor said Nucera can be heard in the recordings using the N-word to describe African Americans, and at one point said they are like ISIS. They have no value. They should line them all up and mow them down. This ex-chief has been charged in a black teen's beating. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let me.
You know what that sound like? It sound like that. But he's dead now. It sounds like that. Police chief in Chicago that Mr. Superboy was talking about.
Yeah.
All the black guys that was beat.
John Birch.
Yeah,
John
that
Birch.
did. Yeah.
And then they have like a warehouse or some kind of location where they put these black guys and beat them.
Yep, torture their ass.
Yeah.
And they saying in this article that this white guy snitched out the chief because the chief kicked the teenager's ass while he was handcuffed in Trenton in 2016. So they fired his ass, and he's been fired from the chief. As the chief, he's free on bail, but indicted in 2017 on charges of hate crimes, assault, deprivation of civil rights under the color of law, and making false statements.
Thank you, Loveline. Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's no telling how many locations they got around this country like that where they're torturing black men.
Right.
It's no telling how many.
Now, I will say that this cop, Aurora, he gonna have to get around some black officers, and he gonna have to do it real soon, or he gonna get killed in the line of duty. Okay, because everyone knows it is against the law to help black people. You can't do that. Look, I was talking to somebody the other day. John Brown, the only white guy in history I will talk to people about glowingly.
You sound like my great grandmother.
Think about what John Brown did. Now I want y'all to understand, John Brown, this is how I knew his heart was sincere. When John Brown broke into the armory, y'all, he ain't tell a whole bunch of white folks what he was going to do. He only told his sons and some slaves. And he was hoping Frederick Douglass would tell other slaves, but he didn't. And that's what got him hung out there. Look, don't nobody want to talk about it. To be honest, John Brown was like, look, I can't tell no other white people they devils. So look, what we're going to do is you get all the black people you can come get these guns because we're going to take the fort. And they did it, but no slaves ever came. And that's how they had all the guns, but got shut down because they ain't have enough people with the guns. Now, that's a true story. Go look it up. Now, I say that to say this. The lineage of John Brown was wiped out after that. Because what they don't tell you is not only did they hang John Brown, they killed all his sons.
What?
You got to look that up. See, John Brown wasn't the only one that died.
They was petrified. They didn't want that.
They didn't want that seed line to continue.
Right. Hold up. We got us a bad batch. Reef, am I lying, Reef? Reef, no, I ain't lying. I see y'all here.
Anthony, I sent you a link. You didn't get it?
What they say here, acting attorney general ignore ethics officer's advice to recuse himself. Boy, Trump is, they getting crazy up there, man.
Hey, you know, it's like I said, you know, it's some scary shit when you go when they talk about you going to court and your lawyer about to go to jail.
Yeah, right.
That's a bad sign right there.
That is.
Look, everybody in the chat room. Imagine if you about to go to court, they been investigating you on some bullshit. You got a lawyer, then he go to jail before you do. Tell the truth. Wouldn't you be freaking out? Well, that's why I be laughing when people say
you're not Trump. You're not Trump.
Right.
Yeah, Trump is freaking out over that.
He is freaking out though. He is.
Yes, he is.
Well, I blame them for letting that dude up there, and I mean on his own personal shit, and he just going in.
I'm trying to tell you, he gonna shoot up a school next year. Look, I'm scared. Trump gonna be a school shooter out this month.
Man.
They said he is the aides in there saying he is unhinged.
Right, man. I get scared when white people act like this. I don't know. Look,
he can't get his way having a temper tantrum.
Right. I get nervous for weak
70 plus year old man having a temper tantrum.
Oh, bullshit. You got to work the right, little Miss Firecracker. Take up. Next thing you know, he gonna do some Timothy McVeigh shit. Fuck it, man.
Or he gonna have a stroke if he don't get his way. He gonna have a damn stroke. He gonna be in there on the floor kicking and screaming in his diaper. Having a fake stroke. You know he wear diapers.
Yeah, we saw him walking around with them shit stains in his pants.
That's fucked up. Oh, shitty ass Don. Duty stained Don. Donnie Doo-Doo stains. Donnie Doo-Doo stains. Oh shit,
Mhm.
that's why he don't do no interviews. Stinky
And
motherfucker.
now that high ranking military dude, he said, I got to go. This is just way too much. And they said that he was up in his feelings about that letter he presented, because they said usually the letter, they give you accolades, they thank you, blah blah blah. No, just bye. I got to get up out of here.
He sent him one of my memes with a middle finger. Fuck you, Peckerwood. This was a white guy. This he sent him a fuck you, Peckerwood meme and quit. Oh, what the fuck? This the world is woo. I'm glad it's almost over for him.
Yep. I mean, they make Watergate. If anybody, y'all, if some people are really young, you'd have to go back over and find out what Watergate is about. Make that look like preschool. I mean, you come in office dusty, greasy, dirty, slimy. I mean, wow. It's just never ending with him. It's always some shit going on.
It sure
Right.
is. If it's not the election, it's him and his kids ripping off people in New York.
Yeah.
That's what they get. That's what motherfuckers get. They should rip their dumb ass off. Cause look, uh, this goes to prove what I tell people. Ain't nothing stronger than racism in America.
Hmm.
Motherfuckers don't look. Motherfuckers will lose their people will lose their home to protect white supremacy. That's no
That's
bullshit.
what Lisa said. One day she did a video months ago about that. She said, they just to exercise their isms, they gotta say it. They don't care if they lose their job, their life, everything. They got to just do it. That's how fully invested they is in this. You know.
Really though. Really.
hmm
They
And then
serious
and then
about
and then I took it a step further when because these liberals get on my nerves. They want to continue to uphold white supremacy. They just think this is how you handle black people in this way. We know how to finesse them in this way. But if they don't get their way, trust and believe, nigger is right there on the tip of their lips.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't trust any of them. I don't care what title they're
Th-
bearing.
yeah, they
not
just the worst. They just the worst. To me, they the worst because they act like they're just so happy go lucky. They want to uphold white supremacy because they benefit from
Right.
you're like, oh no. I thought you were a good one. What? They
Yeah. Uh-huh.
try to do that. Look, that white folks, let me let y'all know. Black people is on to the passive aggressive racism. That'll get your ass whooped too. Please don't do that. Please believe.
Hmm.
Please believe it. Don't do no dumb shit like that. That could get your ass whooped. You sitting there playing them little games. Hey Darnell, hold up. My name is James. I'm about to whoop the shit out you. That's serious. Y'all better stop playing them games.
Mm.
Hmm.
All right, y'all. We're going to get on the topic. The topic for tonight is the power of the Black YouTube voice. Because if you notice, just from my experience of this whole thing, the one thing he didn't like was me talking about those opioid stories and Trump. He seemed to have a major issue with those things. So, here I am. Like I said, I don't even think my channel is that big. And here you got all these white supremacists watching me. And at one point, when I used to go into my analytics, 51% of people that were watching me were on Reddit.
Wow.
Okay, 51%. That's a lot of damn white supremacists looking at my channel,
It
but they
sure is.
were. So
Damn.
why are they so worried about the Black YouTube voice? And what damage are we really doing to them to the point where they try to get your channel off?
Wow.
Telling the truth.
Voice.
Because they can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. Think about that shit. I'm glad you said you don't think your channel big. Look, the last channel I had 5,000 views. It was under constant attack. Then the other channel was 2,000 subs. That joint came under immense fire. I
I remember
realized,
all that stuff you and Turin Rain went through. Oh yes, I mean, damn. I mean, Turin had just put his stuff up and it was all snatched down. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
damn.
remember that. I remember that.
Mhm. That's
look,
how.
they was deleting videos before we could even make them. I ain't even make no nigga. Like, what?
Yep, yep.
I try to
Yeah,
put a video up. That's a nigga. We thought you was gonna do that. Nah, nigga. What? Strike, nigga.
You know, but our main audiences are black. So why are they so upset that this, even an opioid story is going out?
Cause it's like, remember, look, we gotta understand our. See, you gotta understand the mind of the oppressor. I don't mean to give up
They
these
don't
niggas.
want us to have this knowledge, Lisa. They want you to,
All right,
speak negatively of
you
us.
and Z are talking at the same time, one at a time.
They don't want us to have this
I was
knowledge.
just saying. I was
wait a minute,
saying,
wait a minute. Excuse me. You can hear
yeah,
some
that some echo.
feedback,
Some
some
feedback.
echo. Somebody got to go on mute.
Okay, I think that
It's
was
gone.
Anthony. It's
Okay.
gone. Okay.
Nah, what I was saying was we gotta understand our enemy, right? The military told me some of the stuff. Think about some of the psychological stuff they do. They scope us out. They scope people out. They don't just scope their enemies out. They go put people in position to be next to their enemies. So the reason that they don't want us putting out stories like opioids, it was just like Vietnam. They didn't want you to let them know that the soldiers was dying. Remember that? Remember, they only wanted to put positive news out there. They didn't want you to know how many soldiers was getting bodied over there in Vietnam. And then all of a sudden you noticing all these caskets coming back. Then they start reporting it. And then that's when you found out, oh, they losing this war. They've been lying the whole time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, when you out here reporting the same thing, they find, and then you reporting their numbers dwindling, and it's not a lie, and you can plainly see that's why they trying to hold on so tight. Well, that's when your voice becomes so more important because not only does it boost morale of us, it lowers their morale, and they got to
Mhm.
try to get that out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, nobody's not forcing them to come over there and watch Lisa's channel. That's their damn fault. They go over there and get their feelings hurt. Nobody ain't forcing nobody. That's what I don't understand about these folks coming to our channels and they can't stand listening to our channels. Nobody's forcing you to listen.
No, but they think they have the right to know what we're doing.
No, they think no, but
Exactly.
they also
That way.
they also think we're stupid enough because they think we're gonna plot something against this country and we're gonna get on
Exactly.
social media. We're gonna get on social media
Yes,
and
I'm gonna go on
plot.
a YouTube video and do an overthrow
Uh,
video.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean
This
that's so
how we need
crazy.
to do it, my nigga. Look, first of all, y'all meet me up on my nigga. Police be knocking, nigga. What are you doing? Come here, nigga. Let's talk to you.
Hmm.
Fucking no. That's exactly. I was about to say. See, we at war. That's why I mentioned the military. We at war, man.
Yeah.
Think about it. Black Panthers was just a safety patrol at first. Why did they have the FBI out there? They was giving grits to the public. Why did
Yes.
they have the FBI out there? Because
Mm.
we are at war. So
Yep.
of course it's the same way. It's going on now.
Yeah, I was just telling Lisa the other day. I remember my mother getting up early in the morning in the Catholic Church in San Francisco would let them use their facilities. And my mother and some other brothers and sisters would go down there and cook breakfast. They fed everybody. They didn't just feed black kids. They said, oh, hell no. I distinctly remember carnation milk, dropping off milk. You remember, Lisa, when we were kids, they used to have them carts of milk. There was little square ones, and on the top, it had the little wax on there, and you pop the top off. That's how well I remember that. They used to serve milk like that to us when we were kids in school. Um, and when you start feeding the neighborhood, people listen to you. It wasn't just black kids; it was everybody.
They
If you
did a
wanted to,
lot more than that. I know,
hmm
because I come out of Philly, and
hmm
the Black Panthers there were even tutoring children. They were tutoring children that were going to school.
Yeah.
They did a lot of good, school lunches. They did a lot.
And what they didn't like was people, something that people don't know. The Hearses. Now, the Hearses, Patty Hearse's family, they damn their own Berkeley. They were donating a lot of stuff because they even had their own clinic. I mean, it was a lot of people involved. They had lawyers doing pro bono work, and it was like, oh hell no. They had their paper. So they had to run that. They had people had donated trucks to pick up the papers and drop them off and all of that. And there was just too much momentum. They said they got to break this up,
And for those who don't know who Patty Hearst is the lady that proved why niggas is no such thing. Oh, this is Becky Cool. In the end, she snitched on all the black people.
Yeah, and they went the mental health route and
Google
all
it.
that. She was out there robbing banks with them and everything. But I know what Lisa was what I have learned about my little teeny tiny channel, and just a title will disrupt these people. They are fragile. They are fragile. Yes, they are. They are very, very fragile. But the black voice is necessary. We got to keep talking because they want to shut us down by any means necessary. And I just love the spin that we put on our news because like I was saying, somebody was like, well, all you do is I keep hearing that argument. You just pull up something and just read it. Well, do you realize some of this stuff that we pull up and just read, they're teeny tiny. We find this stuff, God knows where, and we give it life. Be like, oh, wait, where did you find that? I didn't know nothing about this. And it's really helped people. And the example I keep using is about Samir Rice. We found out that cop was trying to get another job. The word got out, and we all just started putting the word out there. Oh hell no, he's not gonna get no work. And then his mother was on code. She picked it up and ran with it. She had her lawyers to do their part. So that is one story that I can truly say the black voices played a part all the way. That's how you on code, because she said, as long as I'm living, he will not work. Yes. We all played a part in that.
And she did say not be a cop again, and I remember that, and she's right.
And people did what they were supposed to do, start making phone calls.
And if you remember that chief that hired him almost tried to blow everybody off.
Yeah, he thought, until they got up in his ass, and then he got in trouble because he had a greasy past too as well. Our voices is necessary. And like this Betty Shelby thing, I got to check with Cheryl Dorsey.
Scene, I heard a lot of people are trying to do something about that.
Yeah. What Dorsey didn't do, because she's still new to YouTube, she forgot the links, because she has been helpful in staying abreast on these stories. And the Crutcher family is staying in Shelby's behind. They're not making it easy for her. And our voices is necessary. We got to do the same thing the very thing that they set up in this system, it's for us to use too, even though they set it up for them. You make them calls to the mayor, to these local politicians and everything, ring their phones off the hook, send letters, certified, because they'll just take them letters and toss them. We have to do what we have to do. Our voices is necessary.
Yeah, and that's why they're so intimidated by what we say. That's why they have weaponized that hate speech against us, and thinking that is the perfect tool to use to get rid of the black YouTube channels.
True speech is hate speech. Isn't that something?
Yeah, isn't it?
And all the offensive stuff that we see on social media. I done ran out of how many niggas I've been called.
The truth is what they can't stand.
Yeah. You're right. And if you pull up some of these right-wing YouTube channels, their content is way harsher than any black YouTuber. But
yeah, because they will blatantly tell you what they'll do to you. They are very emboldened, like this situation that we are dealing with you. And I don't understand our folks. You see a white person waving a gun, and I'm seeing how dense some of our folks is and taking that light. These white boys are shooting people out here. I don't take a gun light at all. That's a threat to me and my family. I take that very serious. I'm utterly disgusted that our folks would take something like that light and they don't give a damn. And Lisa, this is really teaching me something. Our folks, we can have so much venom between each other that they don't even care. See, I have some rules built within, and it's like I don't care how pissed I am with you. Putting out addresses, putting out, waving guns. That's where we stop. But I'm learning something new about our folks. They simply don't care. But the part that they're not getting is that person who's waving that gun don't give a damn about you. And that person let them know, even though you're siding with him, he let you know how he felt about you at the same time. That person that was waving that gun will kill you and your family too. And we playing too much. We can't take these folks light.
That's what I'm saying. Look, that's what you mean by they can get away with more. They got
Mm-hmm.
they got motherfucking Peckerwoods can make threats and wave. Hey, dude, I'm gonna fucking kill you after I take opioids and rape myself with a cat dildo. I mean, he
Ooh.
can make all these types of weird, moist ass threats. He was making moist threats. I'll lay you down and put peppermint oil on you, and then slit your throat after massaging your back. What?
Yeah, and that
Hey,
shit is disturbing
yeah,
to the psyche.
I got
I think
children. God damn it!
he put one up there telling me I got my sister pregnant or some shit, and I'm like, what? Wow,
No, actually,
wow.
what happened was I said. Actually, what happened was though with that one, he had put a video up that said from he stopped his sister from having an abortion. So in the video, I left a comment and said, "Congratulations, considering you're the father."
Oh, okay. Now I remember. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, that shit kind of fucked him up. So then the last message I got from him was, "Well, yeah, LVC, I'm about to have 6 kids, bro." And I said, "Well, congratulations. Your husband must be really happy." I don't know why. I don't know why this white guy just is in. I said, this dumb motherfucker just don't get enough. Is he running out of bad luck or what? Do not ask him for the lottery numbers. This dumb Peckerwood just look. It was just one of those instances where he ran up on the wrong nigga.
Yeah, he ran up
That's
on a
all it
group.
was.
He ran up on the right group of black folks.
Yeah, that's all it was. You did it to the wrong black people. Now you understand that you need to go somewhere in your little dog smelling cave, you moist bitch,
And, and, and
and go somewhere and knit a sweater and
but
make some socks for your cat.
look how powerful the black voice was there. Just whatever was being said over there, his imagination, he lost it. He was losing sleep. He wasn't looking like he wasn't shaving and everything. You're renting space in their head. I love it. I love it.
He said it was getting so dark. I mean, where I was going was so dark. I said that faggot was dreaming about me. He talking about me because I'm dark skinned. I know. He's so dark. You faggot. I knew what you was doing. You faggot. I know what you was doing. I know what you was doing. Nah, crap.
That is
Wow.
hilarious. That is hilarious.
Anthony, are you there?
I think Taryn was trying to get in here. He was saying send a link.
Oh, okay. Let me send. I got his email.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
I want to get in here because I want to talk about that Lisa Cabrera.
Oh, please.
Like y'all talking about that shit that you ain't done the focus
Put up
steaming.
a video talking about Lisa Cabrera and her followers. Keep me out of your shit. I was like, well, hold up. I didn't contact that man.
Nigga, you was the first one to
Anyway,
stink meaner. You was the first one that had it and said something. If you had it and not have said nothing, I wouldn't have popped off. It was not Lisa didn't tell me to pop off. Y'all niggas is stupid. I'm trying to tell y'all need to tread lightly. Y'all never know. I'm a sensitive nigga. When y'all do some shit that I don't like, something might come out about you. You never know. So before you agree to send that video to YouTube, think, is VZ gonna get me? And if you got to ask yourself that, the answer is probably yes. Don't send that motherfucker. Because if you do, you better be ready.
He took that thing down. He took it down.
Wow.
He put it up there, and I was when I start questioning who was talking to him, all of a sudden that video disappeared.
Shit. Look, I told you they hid his medication. Whoever did this, you bastard. Y'all know that's an old man down there. Because it's Louisiana, you know, they don't show. It's probably some white person. That's why he's so mad. This white lady bitch, you don't never give me enough pills. Oh, now shut up, Mr. Rashawn. Mr. Rashawn, this is all your... Mr. Rashawn, this is all... Somebody said it. Too much N-word usage. Shut up, fool. Anyway, Mr. Rashawn, we're gonna take away your medication. Now y'all watch. This is Lisa Cabrera's fault for doing all those opioid videos.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it tonight. Oh my God! I hear Mr. Ren.
And that goddamn Toria Rain sit down there. Come on in here.
We're talking about the power of the Black YouTube voice because these white supremacists seem to keep having a meltdown over our videos.
They have a meltdown because the day ends in Y.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
They probably like, oh, they took a little bit out of my check. I'm gonna go kill myself, or kill the dog, or kill somebody else. Oh, I got a cold. Time to kill somebody. I got a hangnail. Time to go kill somebody.
Lord.
That's the truth.
And don't get me started on them incels. They're the worst. Those are your Elliot Rodgers of the world.
Yeah, them boys who so pathetic. A woman with AIDS wouldn't even sell them no sex. That's a crazy thing.
Oh my goodness, that's sad.
Well, yeah, we were talking about you know, how easy these white supremacists get set off because the one that made up.
I can hear. Excuse me, Lisa. I can hear a lot of background. It's distracting.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself right quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right, Karine, the white guy said it was my opioid videos and the Trump videos. He hated how anti-Trump I was.
Oh, wait a minute, and don't forget the videos about the South African.
Yeah, the South Africa. Yeah, also the videos I did on South Africa. That's what sent him over the edge.
All of it sent him over the edge, and he just kept. You had him strapped down to the chair, just forcing him to watch your videos. He just
too bad it couldn't actually send him over the edge.
For real.
So, you know, it's been interesting, but you know what? In a way, I'm kind of glad all of this happened because it certainly revealed who people really were. You know, some people, obviously, as soon as the white man opens his mouth, they listen.
Oh, yes.
They're all ears and ready to repeat his words and everything.
You,
You know,
you
I,
know,
I just never knew it was going to be this easy. I thought our people would be stronger and put up a fight against white supremacy, but I see that's not the case.
yeah, I like the way that he reacted too, because if our folks don't fully understand, the way this is supposed to go is that white boy could be spewing utter truth about my folks. We don't agree with nothing he say. We don't amen nothing, nothing at all. If you got any love for your people that you claim that you love, peace and blessings, and I love everybody. And I gave examples of people I do not care for on YouTube. I still have enough love for my folks that I'm not going to support putting addresses out and all that stuff. That I don't get it. So that means we don't love each other. We don't love each other. We don't love each other. You got something in you. And then I'm glad that the white boy didn't even back him up. He still let him know he is for himself. He saw his true to his nature. Because if me and Lisa would have had dissension and I would have seen that, I would have put that video up and said, you know what? Yeah, we ain't clicking right now, but this motherfucker is not going to get in between me and my sister. This is not an option. That's how you get down. That's how you really get down. But,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you bring up a good point, LVZ. You know, pro-black is really not pro-black at all.
No, it's not.
That's what we learned out of this whole thing too.
Mhm.
Nah,
Pro-black is not pro-black at all, because anytime you can say, I will listen to a white supremacist, I will take the white supremacist information, I'll repeat the information in videos, that is viewed as okay. But me supporting Phil, that's not okay. And
Mhm.
you're telling me this makes sense.
well, look, let me hold up. Let me stop you, Lisa, because let me tell you something. That's not pro black has not changed. Pro black is still what we do. But you know what they do is I just learned it. I didn't never know what it was, but I get it now. You know what that was? What they did? That's what Tariq be talking. That's shea butterish. What they did was shea
Wow.
butterish. That's what they were. Can I get an amen in the chat room? That was shea butterish. See, what you do is you take what white zaddy say, but you put a fake pro-black spin on it, and then you go after black people.
Yep.
That's what shea butters do, right?
Mhm.
That's exactly what happened.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I get it now. So we got shea butter
So
YouTube
so
too.
that so see what I'm talking about also is that's an opportunity to bring us back together in the healing. That's we got duties and responsibilities that I talk about. And yes, we might bump heads, but that would have brought the community back together. See, she took that opportunity, and like somebody said, she was gloating. And people have asked her specifically, why did you do this? And her folks don't listen. Well, Lisa gave me the cold shoulder. Okay, you're up in your feelings. Oh, I was being vindictive. And that went right over their head. That went right over their head. That you're dealing with somebody's personal, vindictive, petty shit, and it has divided the community. And I keep seeing that we are representing first our immediate family. My son watches social media. If I would have done this shit, y'all would not be hearing from me. My son would have called my husband and said, your wife is acting up. I represent my family. We got to go to a higher standard than this. I'm not going to
I
talk
tell you
one
what,
thing and do something different.
the day I take something a white supremacist say and then come and turn it on people in the black community, I think that's the day I need to get off of YouTube.
Sean Hannity told me Torian Rain dating a white woman. Torian, you got to prove to us that you not dating a white woman, brother, because Sean Hannity said it.
Yeah.
And now everybody got to do videos calling Torian a fraud because he won't prove Sean Hannity wrong. Look, do I gotta put it in such extreme terms for
Yeah,
you
well, the
niggas
burden,
to get it?
like Lisa said, the burden of proof is not on her. What does she got to prove? She was minding her damn business.
Queen, you're breaking up.
Excuse me.
Tori, and they said you out there like OJ Simpson, man.
True Royal, you're breaking up.
All right.
Can you say that again?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
What were you saying?
No, LVC was talking.
Oh, okay.
I said Torian Simpson. He like OJ Simpson.
Oh, I know what I was saying, Lisa. I was saying the burden of proof is not on you to prove anything. You were minding your business. So what do you have to prove?
Nothing.
What do you have?
I don't have to
Nothing.
to no white supremacists
No.
or a bunch of coons that decided to repeat everything he said.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just amazing. It just lets you know how fragile we are, and it also lets you know how strong people is too.
Well,
But
it let us know that some people have not let go of white people to the point where they still want to believe everything they say.
That's true.
They try to pretend like they let go and they're all about their people, but at the end of the day, it's not true.
Well, see, then the argument, the argument is, okay, see, I see how folks is playing games. They'll see all of what we're talking about, but then we'll go back to Phil.
Right.
Right. That's true. Look, guess what? I'm glad, Lisa, y'all just said that people will do that. And because look, I was just working with this old cat. Me and these old black dudes, we work together. And they talk a good game, right? But I know that they old sellouts, right? So we talking about OJ Simpson. And no, first we were talking about Bill Cosby. I said, Bill, like, he did it. I said, hold up. Well, what about the evidence that these women are dope? He did it. I said, hold up. Well, what
Lord have
about
mercy.
I said, what about the evidence that he said he gave them drugs? I said, hold up. Bill Cosby didn't say he drugged. He did it. I said, oh my God.
Lord have
I
mercy.
said,
The only
so
reason they keep saying that he did it because it always goes back to that damn pound cake speech that he did. You see, it's always more of a personal thing. So when you put personal stuff in there along with your emotions, your logic just gets thrown out the window if you had any logic to begin with.
Thank you, Tori. And that's what I'm getting at. See what I mean? Just like they said, it go back to Phil. Even though none of the shit that they saying makes sense, then they just take it back to Phil. Some emotional shit that don't really got nothing to do with nothing.
No,
They take
logic just leave. And what it is you're wrong. You look like a fool. So then you start searching for something. And that's
they're on the Phil thing right now. Well,
yeah.
Phil. Okay, so in your opinion, it's okay to put a lie out about somebody because somebody supported Phil. That doesn't even make any sense.
Mm-mm.
And then what you're doing is doing that schoolyard stuff. My enemy is your enemy. That kind of stuff. And your enemy is my enemy. No, that is not how life works.
No, you're not thinking anything through. And then I'm saying, okay, now this person has a gun. Oh, we're gonna dismiss you. I don't dismiss shit like that. This shit is serious. I don't take this light at all. Not at all. Like I said, these people are not playing. And we got folks that are that depraved and that angry that you want to see blood. You need to get your ass on.
Phil, you want to see blood over Phil?
Lord.
Y'all have lost your mind. Now, if that made sense to anybody, please go get some help. You need help. You know what the problem is? There's a lot of fucking psychotic people on here, and people are following them and repeating their shit and taking their madness into account when they don't realize the person saying it is psychotic. They're out of their mind.
Mm-hmm. Well, the person is speaking volumes about who they are, They are true to their nature, and I don't know how people are coming out of the cracks saying an individual is always messing with folks, and then when she can't handle it, she runs back to her channel. Woe is me! I'm gonna shut down. They tell her to stay. And people are not her friends. After a while, you become a form of entertainment. You know, like I said on my channel, I'm not allowed to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
They told me I've been told that behind the scenes. You can't put this up. I said, okay, it's cool.
And you know the irony about the whole thing? When people say you supported Phil, right? I'll be damned if not one of you niggas ever came and said, Lisa, why did you take the position that you did? You know, it's been months and nobody even came to ask why.
Mm-mm.
I could have easily answered the question for you, but nobody asked why. Nobody. And it's been months now. That happened, what, 2-3 months ago?
3 months ago, yeah.
Nobody asked me why. But one white boy can make some very amateurish video, put it out there, and just instantly you believe the whole thing.
Didn't do
But
it.
I got
He
called
didn't make an
bullshit on.
effort to make you believe it either. He didn't make no damn effort.
I got called bullshit on that though. Only cause look, I supported Phil and ain't nobody say nothing to me.
They never said nothing to me either, but they keep repeating, she supported Phil. She supported
Well,
Phil.
let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and tell you why. I can tell you why Lisa supported Phil. Same reason I did. Cause we didn't go to him because of who his fucking wife was. And let me cut all of that shit anyway. Not half, 99.7% of you niggas that's talking about Phil frauded you didn't give a quarter to a Patreon, didn't put 15 cents on a live stream, didn't send 12 cents to a motherfucking PayPal. So you didn't get frauded, you broke ass nigga. Secondly, and most importantly, if you didn't put no money behind it, how was you supporting them? All you was doing, you sit at home, eat potato chips, and watch video ass niggas was sit at home, eat potato chips, and watch videos.
Uh-huh.
They thought watching it and being a subscriber and having that bell click was support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that. He has almost 1 million subscribers that are doing that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
That's easy. That's the easy part.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas sitting up here with cheeseburgers on their chest, watching field videos. I hate his wife. I
Yeah.
can't stand his wife.
With
I hate your wife.
a strong ass opinion. You
Right.
know, that's like
Smelling like
everybody got assholes.
smelling like menthol cigarettes, chewing tobacco and feet. Nigga, shut up. Shut your ass up, fool.
Peace panel, what's going on, family?
How you doing, the Vanguard?
Hi, Vanguard.
Anthony, what's going on? Yeah, I just want to bring a few things out because you brought out the fact that how powerful the black voice can be, and you know you know we get a lot of distractions on here, and especially with Esau, and you look at First Corinthians and say don't be deceived because of evil communication. So even communicating with these people, you're gonna hear lies, and you got people like Mark Lamont Hill who do have a black voice, but look at how they use their platform. You go to the UN and you don't even speak on black issues.
Right.
You got people on black YouTube not even speaking about black issues. They're just kind of feeding into the lies of the white supremacists. It's a lot of distractions, and even when it comes to the whole field thing, when we have leaders who are actually doing things in the black community, I'm not gonna attack that person. That's just not gonna be my motive. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I just want to point those things out. And we gotta do better. It's just sad to see what's going on. People
Mm-hmm.
brandishing guns. I mean,
Well, yeah, yeah, it's very dangerous, and showing the lack of loyalty because she was offered a platform on Phil's channel, and more and more people subscribe to her. And I had even admitted I got somewhat angry at Phil, but every time I have ever asked Phil anything, he's been there for me. He did a couple of things for me, especially for Jazzy Rowe. Y'all know how I feel about Jazzy, and I didn't have a big enough platform to get her voice out there because there was a lot of lies being told, and if it wasn't for Phil, those lies would have still been swirling around to undo that. And I knew he would be the voice of reason. And there's been it's some
And
other.
all of these people that are talking about, I deserved all this because I support Phil. Did that stop Phil from gaining subscribers? Because he's damn near at a million now. I mean, it's not like you're taking that position and it's making a difference. It's not making any difference whatsoever.
Wait, are you saying that the hate is like power pellets? Feed me your hate, haters. It only makes me stronger.
I mean, get real. Okay, so you took that position, and in the meantime, his subscribers are still going up. Thank you, Daniel, in the Lion's Den. Thank you. In the meantime, his subscribers are going up. So what is the impact that you're trying to make? The people that have this position about you shouldn't support Phil, we're going to come at you if you support Phil. What is the end goal of all of that?
That's what I was at.
What is
what's so crazy? Like when all of that happened and whatnot, then you had people saying like, "Oh, let's go after his like let's unsubscribe and let's not support his Patreon." Now that was back when, because I can remember not the exact number, but he had probably around 800 something thousand subscribers. It was a pretty high number. When I looked at his subscriber count recently, probably a week ago, he's literally like maybe less than 20 something thousand away from being at 1 million subscribers. So I'm not sure if what you did actually hurt or if it helped. But to me, it looked like it was the latter.
Right. But I'm saying, okay, you're mad at anybody that support Phil. Okay, so what's your end goal in the whole thing?
It ain't nothing.
That's what I was asking. I'm asking the same question with your
I've been asking that for 20 videos.
What do y'all want? They seem like they want blood, Lisa. In your situation,
they want to replace y'all, but they don't have what is that? Oh, talent. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just tell you, even as a child, if you were the kind of person and said, don't play with so-and-so, I didn't listen to you. I don't let other people make my decisions like that. I played with whoever I wanted to when I was in that schoolyard.
And we're supposed to be adults now, right, Lisa? Now we adults. Lord. Oh, you on such and such channel. Oh, they didn't give Lisa some money. Oh God.
Yeah, I saw the latest. The latest, Nyla invited me to be on her panel. I went on her panel. Cynthia G was on the panel. Thank you, Terrell James. Cynthia G was also on the panel. Now, she was already there when I got the link and I was invited to go in. So when I went in, she was there and a few other people. She was on a panel on Nyla's show with Cynthia G. I'm done with her.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. All right.
Nyla wanted to hit Nyla. Shouts out to Nyla too. I didn't
keep that shit to yourself. I'm serious. That's the only reason why you see a problem with somebody. Keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah. And these are adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the latest one I heard. And I was invited on that panel. And in fact, I didn't even go to the video. The link had just appeared in my email and I just happened to see it. So I clicked on it, because she has invited me several times. And I clicked on it and I went on the panel with other people. And because someone saw me on the panel and Cynthia G was on the panel, they were done with me over that.
Lord have mercy.
It's some petty shit.
They report on me and laugh at me because I pray on my channel. So that's stupid. I do what I want to do on my channel.
Right. What do Town Business? Shouts out to my man Town Business.
I never seen
LDBC
that's some of the most silliest stuff. You're showing respect to the creator, and that's a problem with folks.
Well,
You don't have to come to the channel.
I had one a month ago. No, this was probably over the summer. Thank you, Rob, Michael, Ben, Israel. I had one over the summer because Tareen commented on one of my videos. They told me if I did not block Tareen Rain from my comment section, they were leaving.
They were going to leave. Well,
hold on. I didn't know about this. This is new news to me.
So, you know what I did? I got rid of them.
Hey, see, they did that shit. They was telling Town Business stuff like that a long time ago. What he could talk about, what he could say. He just did a video about Eminem. That's why I did them 3 videos with him about Eminem not being the greatest rapper. He did a 6-minute video that got 3,000 views because he said Eminem is not great. And white supremacists trolled him. Was telling it was like, so what? I can't say my opinion.
Right.
Y'all think y'all gonna come to my shit and tell me what to say?
Right.
Fuck y'all. No, you don't come in my house and tell me what my rules are.
Right. Mm-hmm. But this is what's going on YouTube now. You got certain YouTubers that feel like they got the right to berate you if you don't dislike the same people that they dislike.
And they monitoring what you're saying, what you're doing, and where you're going.
That sounds like something like out of high school.
High school, yeah, that's some kid shit.
That's what I was saying. It is.
Mm-hmm. It's real petty.
Stuff like that.
It really is.
Babyish.
Yeah,
Niggas told me. A lady told me to unsub. I mean, they were gonna unsub to me because I was clowning people that they like. I said, well, if you gonna unsub because I clown somebody you like, you might well unsub now because ain't nobody immune. Anybody can get it.
Yeah, some of these people are crazy. Like they act like they know each and every individually personally, and they're like, it's like a cult mentality. You know, it's real sad.
It is. The shit ain't normal. Okay,
no, it's not.
It ain't normal. That's why I can't follow it. It's not freaking normal.
It's none of my business.
Now you got B Miles saying the same thing. Oh, well, Lisa supported Phil. I gotta look at her side-eyed. Okay, so you gotta look at me side-eyed, but you ain't looking at the one side-eyed that went to a white supremacist, thanked them, and repeated the information on their video. You ain't looking at them side-eyed. You okay with them. I said, you don't even see how stupid you sound. But he recently did a video talking about he got to look at me side-eyed because I support Phil.
Yeah, but look, you cool with a devil worshiper, ex-swirler, and white supremacist, and a clout chasing chatty patty. You cool with all of that? Yeah, I said it. I said she a devil worshiper. What? Anybody that worship the white man is a devil worshiper. I said it. You don't like it? What you gonna say? Well, all 2 of you niggas gonna come to my video and thumb it down, and 90 motherfuckers gonna like the video. It's not gonna work with me. Try it somewhere else. Yes, the bitch is a devil worshiper. We have receipts. We ain't gonna get into that, but we know she an ex-swirler out her own mouth. We got receipts off that. And she listening to White Zaddy again. So if she's so quick to listen to a white supremacist, what type of man you think she probably dated, y'all? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah, I just don't get it. You know, I just don't get that. You gotta hate everybody I hate. I can't roll with that.
Sounds real cliquish.
Yeah, that's childish. You're not gonna tell me where the hell I go. It's none of my business where people go. Whoever, we all follow the same circle, but we don't all watch the same channels. I mean, I feel that person and I see you over there. That's none of my business. I'm an adult. You're an adult. Some people, these folks need to grow up.
And this playing black people against each other. You see little shit like this going on in the little sports part of YouTube. Me and Ticket have a disagreement. Oh, Ticket said this. This said, okay, we brothers. We disagree. We don't always agree on everything, but we always agree we need to be free. God damn it.
Mhm.
That's the point. We agree on the main thing. We need to be free, and this devil ain't the one that's gonna do it.
And we all have the same enemy. Because that enemy, that person don't give a damn if you side with him or anything. He feel the same way across the board. He don't care if we got any issues between each other. Our folks ain't getting it. Now I see why we are in the position we are in.
But you know what? Like they said, history repeat itself.
Sure
so
did.
now you can see how easy it was for our people to go into captivity. You're looking at a good example of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And why anytime we did go in captivity, it was always some Negro on the boat with them guiding them.
You know, but no, I can't get down with that. You got to hate who I hate. If I don't like so-and-so, you can't like so-and-so. You know, no, I can't get down with that crowd. I'm sorry.
I was trying to think about, did I go through this?
But if you would have asked, I could have told you. But since nobody's asking, I won't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It was not. Actually, it was not a difficult decision for me.
Mm-hmm. I understood the message. I understand. I ain't gonna repeat it. I totally got it after I processed it and went through whatever little. I call my stuff petty. I know how to identify with my feelings. And then
Loretta's trying to say hello.
Oh, hey Loretta. She gotta go. Loretta know what's going on.
Hey, look, everybody was shocked when I did my video, I guess, and I was like, "The fuck you shocked about?" Look, I came out, made mine forceful, plain, and blunt. And let me say it again on now. I'm gonna say it on your channel. I'm not gay. I don't care who that man is screwing. I know what I'm doing, and as long as he doing what he doing, which was in the beginning the reason I subscribed to him, giving me information I otherwise wouldn't have about the community to give me a chance to act on it. Whether that's make phone calls and harass the fuck out of people, or write letters, or send emails, or send a little bit of money if I got it, whatever. But make a video about it, shine some more light on it to people who otherwise wouldn't listen. Because I know my audience is kind of a street audience sometimes. So we got a different kind of audience who some people didn't know who Phil was until it was me. So
Yeah.
I mean, fuckers, you no. So I just don't get caught up in that bullshit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Correct. So even our black voices affect our own.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, May 2008. Thank you. But the problem I have is if you don't agree, a lot of you may be subscribed to people that I don't listen to at all, but I'm not going to say to you, so-and-so, don't come over here. I saw you over on blah, blah, blah video and you like them and I don't like them. So get the hell out of here. I don't, okay.
Oh, Lord.
No, I don't operate like that. Thank you, Volcanic. I don't operate like that, but that's how some people seem to think it's supposed to be.
Right, exactly. And like I said, all that questioning people black, you ain't down for black people. Hold the fuck up. Stop it.
I just heard last night. Look at Lisa Cabrera in that picture. She got hazel eyes. My eyes are dark brown. But this is what this person said. She got hazel eyes. And look at that hair texture. Black people don't have that hair texture. My hair had chemical treatment in it at that time.
I was about to say, now, what black person in 89 didn't have that curl?
At the time. That was not my natural hair texture.
I was about to
But
say,
if
who
you
didn't
want me to
have
know, I could pick
that
up a damn
curl
afro.
back in the day? Who didn't have that curl? Everybody mom got a picture of her back of her heyday with that same hair, Lisa. They need to stop.
But
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, the family, I want to reveal something to y'all. I'm a wetback, all right? This somebody sent a picture to me the other day with my avatar, and I'm a wetback. I came over here. I swam across the Panama Canal with a backpack, and that's how I came to America. Just letting y'all know I'm a wetback now. So you'll be seeing that picture floating around.
Did you
Kimberly,
get black? Was you black when you swam?
Well, at least you are just a wetback. I done morphed into like 4 or 5 different things.
no, you're a whole white woman. You're a whole white woman.
Yeah, that was the
Basically, so
moisty shit.
basically, Lisa, you're
morphed into 4 or 5 different things. I have went from black to biracial to Hispanic to a full white woman. Now, I don't know how my DNA has been doing all this changing around, but apparently my DNA is just changing all over the place.
so basically you're a chameleon.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody sent me a message the other day. Had my avatar picture. They took one of the pictures when they see my face and said and put me wetback Santana. I screamed.
Because your last name is Santana.
Yeah, my husband's fake last name. My husband's fake last name. His grandfather came from the Cape Verde Islands. His last name was Santos. When he came to America, they gave him Santana. The damn name is made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like most people aren't going to have,
especially if you had family members that were runaway slaves like I did.
Lord.
Yeah, they usually change their first and last name.
And they found a picture where they could see some of my wavy curly hair. So I got to be a Mexican. Lord.
I was just sitting there laughing. Look at her hair texture. Look at those hazel eyes. That ain't no black woman. I ain't no goddamn black.
All right, well, look, fucking since we all coming clean, let me come clean. I've been blackfishing y'all. My real name's Scott, all right? And I've always wanted to listen to black music. I've always loved you. The black man is the king, and I just wanted to be one. Oh my God, you exposed me. My name's not LBZ, it's Scott. Scott Connors, man.
Okay.
Scott Connors.
It's actually funny that you imitated a white person wanting to be black, because there was actually a video that came out, I think, a couple years ago, where it was a little white girl crying and her mother was trying to figure out why she was crying. She was like, "Why are you so upset?" She said, "Because I'm not black."
I see that shit. I see that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that reminds me of a video when Black Panther came out. There was a biracial character. He was crying because he wasn't all black. He wanted to be black so bad. And but I want to bring up something. This actually was S. Wiseman actually made this point. When does the burden of proof lie on the accused? Think about all the black lynchings. Think about all the black people who have been locked up.
Yeah.
They have to. How are they going to prove it?
Mike. You know what you just did, Mike? Mike, you know what you just did? You just showed how they selling out even more. Cause look, basically what you saying is their mind, they don't even know that psychologically they are embedded in a white way. Look, you guilty till proven innocent when the white man say so.
Exactly. No, I don't care about drama. I don't care about getting in the drama, When all of the Phil thing happened, it took me by surprise. It really did, And, there were a lot of people that said, he said his wife was black and and come to find out she was Mexican. All right. Now, I hadn't heard that, but you know, that could have been at a time when I was not listening to Phil. That's all I'm saying. At the time when I was listening to him, I didn't hear that stuff. But then in the same token, I'm not doubting the people that said it. But there's a little catch in that whole thing. You know what that catch is, Queen?
What?
The catch in the whole thing is my observation of how I see people treat others on YouTube. Who does all the gossiping and always keeping a ruckus kicked up across YouTube, and who doesn't? Who's giving useful information to the Black people and who's not? I had a lot weighing on my decision. I didn't just make it out of thin air. Now, yes, Phil has a wife that she's not Black. It's very plain and simple. She's not Black. But let me ask you, people that are saying you sided with Phil, does Phil not do stories about Black people because he's married to a Mexican woman? Or has he changed in how he gives his story? When he provides his story, does he do it any different because he got a Mexican wife? I'm just asking, did his stories change? Did his stories change because he has a Mexican wife?
No, I haven't heard.
Okay.
Not one bit.
Do you find that his videos are useful?
Yes.
Do you find the videos of the people that exposed him useful for the Black community?
Not at all. It's just full of hate.
Okay, so what's the difference between the message they're putting out to the Black community and the message that Phil is putting out every day in the Black community?
The shit that they putting out is their own personal petty shit, and they up in their feelings. And 9 times out of 10, these people are not doing anything for the community. They just full of opinions. That's one thing that I have learned about folks. They full of opinions, got a bunch of shit to say. And I had to get on someone about that, about you and Turin. It was a brother on my channel. Me and him got into it and said that you and Turin are so arrogant that y'all don't respond to this and that. And I said, you don't even understand the volumes of emails that come to us. You don't know what we do behind the scenes. People don't know the people that we help or anything. What we got to do, spell out every damn thing that we do, you know? And if you don't jump on somebody's stuff on a dime, they up in their feelings. Y'all don't know what we deal with behind the scenes on these little channels. I don't even know what Phil deal with. I wouldn't even want to deal with the shit. You know, all these emails, all this stuff. Then we're filtering stuff out, getting called nigga every day. I'm gonna kill you, and all of this. It's a lot. Then we got to do our research.
Use scripture on me. So let me just ask those of you that use scripture, what scripture says you mistreat people because you don't like their wife? Please post that scripture. Just give me the scripture. Some of y'all love quoting scripture to me and why you don't deal with Phil. All right, so post to me the scripture that says if somebody is married to someone of another race, you get to mistreat them. Where's the scripture? Please send it to me. I'm just asking, you know, some of y'all, you know, you're all up in the scripture, so send me the scripture. I'll post my email, send me the scripture that says whenever somebody is Black and they marry somebody that's not Black, you should go on a hate spree against them. Send me the scripture.
I actually found one to the contrary.
If you send me that scripture, I'll get on Phil tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, go ahead. Was that you, the Vanguard?
Oh, I said I have one to the contrary. Now we're dealing with the Bible. These are both black people, but remember in Numbers where you had Miriam and Aaron spoke about Moses because of his Ethiopian wife, and you know how that turned out with the leprosy.
Right. Right. So what happened in that story, Miriam complained about Moses's it was an Ethiopian, wait a minute, was that an Egyptian wife? Or was it I think it was an Egyptian wife. And the Most High punished her for 3 weeks. He stripped her of her melanin and put her butt out of the camp in direct sunlight.
And why was that?
And there you go.
Why was that?
Because Marion complained about Moses' wife.
Oh, okay.
And
so she basically ridiculed his wife.
Yes. He took her and threw her out of the Hebrew camp and stripped her of her melanin, where she literally burned for 3 weeks for complaining about his wife. So, in other words, if it's a problem with somebody's wife, it's only up to the Most High to punish that man. It's not up to us to do it.
Yeah, and then somebody was talking about and it didn't bother me at all, Lisa. I want to let you know that it didn't at all. Somebody was talking about divorce. They said once you marry, the Most High does not say get a divorce.
Right.
So we all going to be judged about something, because I've been married twice.
Absolutely, we all.
And I learned, and I when I see, I'm the kind of person when it comes when it's the word, I respect it fully.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Marion was stripped of her melanin and thrown in the desert for 3 weeks because she was bitching and complaining about Moses' wife.
Mm-hmm.
She was upset that he married her. Do I agree with Swirling? Let's just put it all on the table. No. No. But he married this woman. You can't just expect him to say, well, I think you should divorce your wife. Nobody is going to divorce their wife because you think they should. That's unrealistic. That's not going to happen.
LVZ need a link.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him I'll check his email.
Yeah, I did see people. Tell him just leave your wife, and it's like, well, how you just get up and just do that? They got a child together and all that stuff. You can't just get up and leave your person you've been with. That's easier said than done. People got a nerve.
Okay. Yeah, they do. And it's unrealistic to think somebody is going to divorce their wife because you don't agree with their choice in spouse. That's unrealistic. It's not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you realize nobody's going to do that. It's unrealistic.
Yeah.
All right, LVZ, please check your email. He cracks me up. Check your email. Dwight. Oh boy. LVZ, check your email. I hope he's checking.
Yeah, I think he is.
But, it's unrealistic to think at this stage of the game, Phil got a wife, he's got a child by her, that he's going to just up and leave because some people on YouTube that he doesn't even personally know have a problem with his wife. Come on, y'all can't be that unrealistic.
Yeah, that really is. That really is. And are they going to be there for their family to go through that? So that's quite traumatic. No, they
Okay,
just.
if he does leave, you gonna take care of things after he leave? You gonna
No.
help? You ain't gonna do nothing.
Just running your damn mouth. That's what most people are doing, running their damn mouth.
Okay, I mean, if you got an issue and you don't want to talk to Phil anymore, that's cool. But don't turn this into a damn clique.
Did a nigga say really? No, seriously. I was just listening as I came back in. Ain't nobody go that far and say, so just divorce your wife. God damn. Y'all niggas are sick and sad and lonely and depressed. And what I was about to say was, why y'all block the white supremacists in the chat room? That's me, y'all.
Yeah, I know, I saw you.
I was about to say, who else would come up with something so clever? Miriam was stripped of her melanin and her credit score went to 820.
Do you know LVZ? I got a cousin named Dwight, and everybody in the family call him White Boy because he's real light complexion, but his real name is Dwight. We all call him White Boy.
White Dwight.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. No, family got, they call me Red. And they said when it gets hot, they call me Red.
That's what we used to call my cousin. That's what we call my cousin Yardell. He light skinned too. He real pale light, bright light. He,
yeah. You need some child, you need some sun.
That just he said, come outside, you need to go in the sun.
I said, Lord, you was said, how you get that light? I said, I don't know. Just that's how it came out.
That's that's how it is in black families. I've seen people have two dark-skinned parents and the baby is light. So
hey, my brother Jamal.
It's like bars when it comes down to our complexion when we come out.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, y'all have seen my family pictures. The only two dark-skinned ones is me and my brother Jamal. Now, my brother Jamal was the lighter than my father, him, all of us. But Jamal darker than all of us. It's just how it is. We can do what we want.
Yeah, we come in many hues like that. It's like my grandparents on my mother's side, they had 3 children. 2 of them came out my complexion, and then my uncle, he came out so dark, we call him blue. Mm-hmm. That's how dark it looked, just like my grandfather, with hazel eyes. That's just us. If you don't know, we'll never know. That. We'll never know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The level of ignorance is incredible.
It is. But you know, like I said, one of the big reasons why I don't join in with that Phil stuff is because it's too cliquish. You know, they are now sounding like a damn clique.
It is. Yeah, it is.
What are you going to do? Say to me next? I eat what you eat. Mm-hmm. And I fart when you fart. Come on.
Why don't you just stop eating beans?
But see, I know how people get down. Okay, if Lisa showed her face, then they'll say, well, why is you stupid enough to even do that? We didn't tell you to do that. Come on now, y'all contradiction. I know how folks get down, you know. Yeah, so it's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You know. The hell with these people. That's how I feel. You grown. And I'm trying to think in my memory when I was in high school, did I go through this? No. This is ridiculous.
What I would like to know is the people who will keep asking her to show her face, why don't they have their profile picture on their page?
Well, that's
where is their face at?
Yeah, that's what I said, Tareen, when I did when Phil had a hangout and invited me on the panel with Nyla. And I said the same thing. I said, they don't even see their own contradiction. You're telling me to show my face and you sitting here with an avatar with no picture on it, or an avatar with some kind of character on it, but it's not you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're not even doing those things and you're telling me to do it.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, they don't even see their own hypocrisy.
No, they're just full of it. They just got their opinions.
Yeah, and because they couldn't prove with the so-called proof that they had, they want you to actually entertain, the request. People are trying to make demands.
Yeah.
And see, the other thing that I want to point out is, and I experienced this the first time I had to go through some stuff on YouTube. I got banged on for 3 weeks. I wouldn't say a word. I just kept putting on my videos. And then when I finally got tired of it, I went in. And what I noticed is in these situations, these people were very unforgiving what they were doing to Lisa. And then when you get tired of it, and say what you got to say, now the rules apply. Wait a minute. You didn't give a damn what you said about this woman, what you did to this woman. And then she didn't never ask me to do anything. I did it on my own fruition because I got tired of the shit. And now the rules apply? Who are you? You were unforgiving. You didn't care. You didn't care about the gun. You didn't care about the address or anything. But then when people starting to get up in your ass, now we're going to have rules. Fuck your rules. I'm coming after you. This particular one, I'm riding it all the way through, and I'm letting people know, because I know how people are. When the dust settle and when you get shit on, you can't come back. You stay your ass in the wilderness because you proved what you was. You proved what you was. You didn't do your own thinking at all. Stay in the wilderness on this, because even the stuff I went through, I still got people trying to join, trying to email me. Oh, this person did blah, blah. Fuck you. I just block them and keep them going. Oh,
Yeah.
now you got to have an experience. Now you want to come back. No, I'm telling y'all, you can't come back. Because we gotta start putting the line in the sand. You demonstrated how fragile you are. You need to get right with the creator. You can't live vicariously through a human being. I will fail you. So don't come back running to folks. Go back to the creator on that. Get your shit right.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that people are not doing their own thinking, and it's very obvious. And it's a sad day when we are a Black community, but you feel that you need to repeat the white supremacist word. I mean, that is really sad.
Mm-hmm.
That is really sad.
And gonna get mad because you defend someone, and okay, you're defending that person. That's a fucking idiot. But you're mad at me because I defend this person? Well, I feel some way about that person. And you feel some way about that person. And you got an opinion and I got an opinion. And my opinion about your opinion is you are a fucking fool. And you are foolish. And you refuse to look at truth. I look at truth. I talk about truth. And sitting up there talking about I ain't never lied, you a damn lie. You're a damn lie. I know I done told a bunch of lies. I'll touch you in such a way you'll run. Come on now, you're lying.
I only lie when I'll tell the truth. Like shit, I lie whenever the police is around. They be like, "Is it drugs in the car?" No. Where you go? Do you know such and such? No.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I ain't telling them the truth. I wish the white folks was around right now. A lot of their ass right now.
Yeah, people lie, but I'm not saying some people lie to be malicious. Some people may lie because they just, couples do it. They ain't necessarily like being malicious. They just know, okay, I bet not say this right now. Yes. Yeah, anytime you want. You want to go tomorrow? You want to go now? I got a cold, honey. I can't go now. We went somewhere last week, Amari. I'm on the computer. We having a husband and wife conversation about going someplace. We just went someplace. Can we talk about going someplace later?
I'm trying to step out. Tell him I'm trying to put on his gators and go out and put them gators on. Tell him. He like, man, look. Man, I got to put these gators on, show these white folks how to dress. Hey, man, you sound like no cracker. Pops, put them gators on.
We was somewhere last week. Anyhow, people, even couples do it. I'm not saying they lie to each other. They just keep shit away from each other to keep the drama down in their household. People do shit, you know? And it's like, okay, I won't say it now, but I'll say it later. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
But just to blatantly say, I never tell a lie, you're lying.
Just like being 63.
Oh, don't kill me, Lisa. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get off of here.
How you 2 years away from retirement trolling the internet? That's just
Brave.
Jabari, come here, Jabari. Jabari, you come in now, son. Come here.
Oh my goodness.
Come here, man.
Oh my goodness. Folks be lying on here about their age.
Dad get 63 years old, bitter trolling the internet, talking about Fukushima when the water fucked up over here. Can you shoot Dad, please? Okay. Cool. Because Dad need to go out of his misery. I can't be cooning. If Dad is buck dancing at 63, you sit my old ass down, okay? All right. Love you, son. All right.
I'm not gonna make it. My stomach hurts so bad. Oh my goodness.
All right. Now hold together there, True Royal.
Oh, Elvis is just funny. I can't help it. Oh my goodness.
You're doing fine. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath now.
I know, right? She get ready. I think
Look, you got to just look. You got to set your retirement plan up early. If that look, see, this is why investing in 401ks in your 40s is important, children. People that's listening now, save some money. I don't care if you put it under your mattress. Do what you got to do because you don't want to be 63
Stop.
selling books about food to get radiation out your body when you can find that shit on the internet for free. Let me talk to you. Let Reverend V's get the preaching out here. Let the church say amen. Now, let me let you know.
Yo, pick away, take it easy on them now.
As I read from my Google and I look at it and I do a search engine and I say radiation in a nigger's body. How do I get it out? And I just don't know, Lord, because the fish in Fukushima's so fucked up. Even though I live in Virginia, close to Virginia, Chesapeake Bay right there, and that's where most of my fish comes from. But it don't matter. I got to worry about Fukushima. So I got to get this radiation out of my body. Radiation detox. And I take 19 different foods, and lo and behold, the Savior, the Most High, just so happened to be giving me these foods by accident. Now, when I look at it and you go, it's ginger. Well, God damn it, I drink a ginger ale every day. It's kale. God damn it, how many niggas don't eat kale greens? Broccoli, god damn it, a nigga always eating broccoli. Coconut oil, not only do I eat it, I rub the shit on my body. Beets, god damn it, I put it in my salad. Parsley, oh Lord, this shit is in my spaghetti. Lemons, lemonade, and I'm not Elvis Presley. Apples, god damn it, I buy them all the time. Onions, good Lord, on every steak and cheese. Garlic, Jesus, garlic. Negroes love garlic.
Well,
So when
Pass the collection plate.
I need my money. I need my money because if
Lost
you
his
take the
mind over
radical
here.
home goddess,
Well, I'm
you
trying
got to resolve.
ways how to get your money.
Give me money. Please go to the PayPal. Put that cheese on LVZ. God damn it, I saved you some money from
Please buy
reading
my
a
book.
book. You fall the fuck to sleep reading that book, but you won't fall asleep listening to Reverend Z. V. Amen.
Amen. 60
Ridiculous.
Amen. Amen. 63 times.
What was the last part? That dead ocean.
Y'all niggas, I mean, really. These
You forgot to
niggas.
talk about the. You forgot to talk about the kitchen.
Oh Lord!
I'm not. Look, I'm not gonna talk about the kitchen before I make my great granddad mad.
Get you on that one.
Oh, that kitchen! Oh, that kitchen!
Potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys,
That's what she cooking up in that kitchen. She cooking yams, tomatoes, potato, ham hocks, neck bones.
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans. Tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes,
Well, she is wrong.
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
I lost my voice, Lord. This man is
Man,
hilarious. And y'all talking about me. I can't
y'all
breathe.
threw
Shit.
up in there, man. Y'all
Oh
done lost.
Lord, he done wore us out. Okay,
I mean,
Mike.
niggas fall for that shit. Shit, I'm look.
Mike done put $2 on the plate.
Good job. You know what? God damn it, y'all bought that book. If I better see some of y'all niggas in here know my PayPal. If y'all bought that book, y'all whatever y'all paid on that book, y'all need to add 15 more cents to mine and put it on my PayPal. People don't even remember they got that book. They using that book for rat piss. Rat piss. The rat's gonna need something to pee on. Let me put this Fukushima book down there and take the radiation out their body. Nigga try to tell me some bullshit like that in the comment section. We fuck that. Little laughing harder than everybody else can see. He seen this in a private chat. I'm not gonna name these brothers, but these niggas was caping hard as shit for the radical home goddess, and I told them I'm going to spank them. So I left a little video for it. That's what the Hypocrites in Harmony was about. If anybody seen that video or Peckerwood Park, that's what that was about. But
video.
these niggas said, what you mean with his sister Anjali, which means witch, by the way. Y'all calling this bitch Sister Witch. I mean, I want y'all to think about that. But anyway, so he say, she teaching me how to get radiation out my body. I said, fuck out of here. You gonna die anyway, asshole. Look, he just gonna die without radiation in his body. Nigga, she not gonna put no gears on your body. You know what? I wouldn't have never these niggas gonna take radiation out their body and get killed in a drive-by. What the fuck? Get out of here.
Let's go. Let's go.
These dumbass niggas gonna take radiation out their body. Meanwhile, Phil and Lisa did a story about racist police around their neighborhood. They don't know about it. They gonna go outside and get shot by him. And then we gotta cry for your stupid ass. But I ain't got no radiation. Thank you, Sister Anjali. But you're dead, nigga. You're dead. The fuck are you thinking about? The fuck are you thinking about?
Got the radiation out their body with a satanic necklace on.
Yeah, you got a Baphomet. Yeah, she making Baphomet earrings with a devil's witch, motherfucker. You niggas are look.
Only if y'all knew. Oh Lord.
If I only knew, Slim. Look, for real, radical home witchcraft. Let me tell you something. I know you at home right now with a dead chicken foot, 3 cockroaches and some grasshopper legs, trying to make up a brew. I'm gonna pass it one LVC. You're making a voodoo doll. That nigga don't look nothing like me. I'm insulted at the voodoo doll you made. That nigga look like Ving Rhames with a nappy bed. That voodoo doll don't look like me. I'm watching you now. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. I see you. I see you. And comb them nappy ass dreads. I lost my bluntness.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna stop roasting. Y'all stop laughing. Y'all don't laugh. Y'all just encourage me.
Lord.
All I was simply saying was, Negroes, don't come at LVZ with that dumbass argument that she sold me a book about getting radiation on my body. Nigga, I just Googled that for free. You could have saved that money and bought you some sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But, you know, back on the subject, you know,
Black voices.
after the incident happened, I start posting videos on what got to him.
Boy, that boy.
The only thing I didn't get to do was a whole day of South Africa videos. I should have done a whole day of South Africa videos.
Well, you know that fool had went over there to Black Junction TV, and he had
That would have set him over the edge.
he went over to Black Junction TV and called Black Junction a black supremacist.
Yes, he called Black Junction a black supremacist website.
Yeah. And he so he was trying to antagonize black folks so bad he set up an account over there.
He did. Hey, we should go to that job. Like, are you high? Seriously, he high shit in that video.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Probably had some bad opioids at the time.
Damn sure did. He shot at one of them Narcanes and a cat tranquilizer and set up. Let me tell you something. This is a whole black supremacist site and I can prove it. I'm here spitting my white supremacist jargon on this black supremacist site and it proves that this is all white black supremacy, man. It's Lisa Cabrera's fault I took opioids and my sister's my wife, man.
Yeah, you know, he was up there trying to cry and try to produce tears and whatnot, and nobody was falling for him. He said, because I am not a monster. He said, I am not a monster.
Yeah.
You know what? I never understood that about them. It really irks them to be called racist. They will do the most god-awful stuff, but they don't like to be labeled a racist. That's just like kryptonite to them folks. It really is.
Hey, look, and can they please stop using the phrase race car? Never in my life. When the fuck, even if it was such a thing, when would it be prosperous as a black man to pull out the race car?
Never.
Or the other one when they say race bait.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know? First of all, that makes no sense. So what am I'm putting race on a line and throwing it out there and trying to catch what? Because bait is used to trap something. So how am I trying to trap you with my race? No, I'm not. No, it's just I'm telling the truth. And you, according to your history, been allergic to the truth for ever.
But you know what? Those are LVZ. When they throw up that, or you're using the race card or stuff, that's a sign immediately that they can't handle what we are dishing out.
Right.
So and there's certain things they'll use that, and the other one that they'll use is, well, what about black on black crime? And I answer that back immediately. I'll go, well, what about it? You should be happy black folks is killing each other. What about it? You know, like when that white woman down, what was that? I think it was down south. She was talking about she would be the first to be at a lynching and in Dallas, and then they were, you know, calling her on the carpet, where she said and then the governor going to talk about, well,
Alabama,
what
Alabama.
about what
No,
about aborted
Mississippi.
black? What? Yeah, Mississippi. What about aborted black babies? Well, what about them? You should be
Yeah,
happy.
he did say something like that. What
Yeah.
about? I'm about to say, but you know what? Some of the comebacks for those are. What about black abortion? Well, motherfucker, your women the one that's fighting to keep it open, and they the ones that's having the most. What about the fact that y'all having less babies than y'all are living? So y'all dying off. So you the one that need to worry about an abortion. Our birth rates aren't going in the negative. You need to worry about abortion. Please don't come talk to me about no black abortion rate.
See that right there would hurt their feelings. Your black voice saying that because they that fragile, and we quick on our feet like that.
Yeah, because black on black crime, this my best comeback. Yeah, you want to talk to a nigga who watched Discovery ID, America's Most Wanted, and Unsolved Mysteries all day for the last 30-some years, where I only seen maybe 12 black people on every one of them shows, and all I see is killing white people.
White on, my husband watch them all day, white on white crime show, and white people then killed each other so much, poisoned each other, that they had to put a bitter chemical in coolant, because that was the number one thing that they was killing each other with.
Yeah, because they found out it tastes sweet.
Yeah, they had to put some in there so bitter that you would spit it out. I'm like, damn, that's how often they kill each other. You know, it's like they be looking at their family. Oh, money getting low. Oh, I got some insurance. Okay, it's time for them to go. This white boy killed his wife and his son. A year passed, and he calls his partner up and said, I got insurance on my parents. I need you to help me kill them. Because he didn't ran out of money. They don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Sort of like the Menendez brothers.
Yeah. They don't give a damn. White people, one thing that I see about black folks, they kill each other mainly for crimes of passion. That's the main thing that I see. You done broke my heart. I'm gonna throw some bricks on you. Yeah, that's what they do.
My family. Or you fuck. Look, have y'all noticed one thing I've noticed one thing about since I've been watching those shows. When they show it, they show it in a dark, sort of glamorous way. Like when they show these murderers, watch some of these murder shows.
Glamorize murder.
Exactly. Watch some of these murderers on Discovery ID. They got one show where they making sex and murder all mixed up in one. Come watch Love Death on. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I love you to death on Discovery ID. I'm like, this shit is what? That's horny to you? Watching
and not only that, I don't know if y'all saw the most recent video that Professor Black Truth did, but he was talking about how a lot of white women in particular actually be writing love letters and stuff to these serial killers, like telling them they want to give them conjugal business.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yes, yes, I've heard about that too.
Yeah,
John Wayne Gacy had him. Manson. All of them.
What's that dude? The Ramirez dude? What's that dude's name?
Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. He had one.
Yeah, all kind of women coming. I said, do you realize these people will
Ted
murder
Bundy,
you?
Richard Kuklinski.
Oh Lord!
Wow. Yeah, no, they don't care.
Putting money on their books and all that. Them dudes don't want for nothing in jail.
But I would say the worst case of like death involving them is definitely hearing about something called necrophilia.
Oh Lord!
Yeah.
You've heard of that?
Yes.
Yeah, well, Jeffrey Dahmer was a necrophiliac.
Sure was.
I can believe that.
Ted Bundy was doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of them was doing that. Richard Ramirez did that. He was a necrophile. Where they would rape them first, kill them, then rape them again while they was dead.
The worst one that I think I've ever heard was when it was a white couple. They found like these two black guys. I guess they were friends or something like that.
B2K killer was like that.
They caught them, like cornered them off guard. They killed them, and then after they killed them, the couple proceeded to have sex on top of their dead corpse.
Yes, I
Oh,
remember when
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you
damn.
recorded that.
too.
That was them young teenage white kids.
Was
Y'all.
yes, it was.
Shoot. Y'all remember, y'all ever heard of these two dudes, Leonard Lake? Look, and since we've been talking about them, an Asian wannabe white supremacist and the white supremacist hillbilly dude out cat, they kidnapped whole families, raped them, videotaped them, murdered them, and buried them all in the house. When they
Damn.
got caught, got caught, Charles Ng was stealing a generator out of a hardware store. Leonard Lake tried to pay for it, but they called the police when they found out that the car they was driving belonged to somebody who'd been missing for years. The dude ate a cyanide pill, killed himself, and Charles Ng took the beef. All that shit is on record. They recorded everything they did.
Hmm. I remember that because he fought that case for years. He put them people through hell. He put them
Yeah.
people through hell.
Yeah, Leonard Lake and Charles Ng, Ace. Check it out. Leonard Lake, Charles Ng.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do some crazy shit.
Oh Lord.
And then you want to be one to run around in a golf band with a white man. And then let me stop.
Oh Lord.
You got to remember, these folks' souls ain't upright in them.
Mhm.
They some sick ass people.
Yeah,
So we talking about our folks would side with that kind of mess.
yes.
They ain't getting it. That's why I say I don't want to be bothered with them. I
Right.
got an eye opener that you have doubt. You know, I don't care how I feel about anybody. That motherfucker right there is deranged.
Yeah.
And you don't entertain that. And we you know, like I said, in the animal kingdom, every animal has an enemy, and they know how to, you know, they know their territory.
Mhm.
You know, you stay here, I stay here. You cross this line, I fuck you up. No, we ain't getting it. We too be, oh yeah, I side with you. Oh Lord, and then he's letting you know blatantly, and I'm like, what's going on in your psyche?
He's a
So
criminal. Look at his videos. All he does is
uh,
talk about how to shoplift, how to commit
yeah,
crime.
Yes.
no, they
Right.
no,
He do.
our own is dismissing that shit.
And
Yeah.
True Royal also brought out how he got all them anti-Muslim videos.
Hey,
Mhm.
Lisa.
Yeah.
This dude, hey, y'all remember that video that I did where I said, where I was like, I'm not your average white guy, but I was like, he is average white guy.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot one thing, and y'all about to laugh. He is really your average white guy.
Wow.
Cause listen, hold up. Cause he gonna take somebody you know is black and turn him into a white person. Same
this
person that made Jesus white gonna make Lisa white, and y'all gonna go
Lord.
for it. But y'all for
That-
black though.
Check this out. I just thought about something. This fool let everybody peep his whole card when he showed his gun. Black
Yeah.
man ain't gonna show you his gun until he get ready to shoot you.
Mhm.
Hey, but Anthony, there you go again. Typical white guy. Look, you're gonna believe Jesus is white, nigga, because I've got a gun. You're gonna believe Lisa's white, nigga, because I've got a gun and I'm yelling at you.
Lord.
That go to show you everybody wasn't willing to go in slavery. Some of us was forced, but it was because other motherfuckers who was like, yes, sir, he got a gun.
Mhm.
See how the Sentinelese reacted though when they didn't have a gun.
Mhm. Got to take on their spirit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
He ain't coming. VZ. He ain't coming to Anacostia with that.
Hell no. He ain't even gonna get on the subway in Rockville with that. The Mexicans are scam.
Yeah, very true. But you know what? The thing is, you know, when I saw I think I saw about 4 of his videos, this dude is seriously deranged. He ain't all there. And I just can't see how you can watch a video that he put up and you can't feel that something ain't right about this dude.
Mhm. See, yeah, and you know what? See, my thing is too, Lisa, is when you agree with that person, This is my thinking. You agree with everything. Everything that he disputed, not bits and pieces of it, wholeheartedly.
Right.
Like I said, the way I think, that is my enemy. I wouldn't care what they spew, and it can be the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in nothing come out of your mouth. I'm not going to do my people like that. And see, that's how they are with their people. But no, we're trying to show the world we are just and fair and balanced. No, what you're showing is how distorted you is. That's
Right.
why we in the situation that we in. They don't
Mhm.
care about being fair and balanced.
Right.
They don't operate like that.
And they don't care that you agree with them either.
Mm-mm.
Well, Richard
And
Spencer said that he don't value fairness; he values power.
what did that kid that killed Dylan Roof? Them black folks up there at the courthouse. I forgive you. You
Yeah.
done killed a family member,
Yeah.
and he didn't want their forgiveness.
No, and never
That's
asked for it. Never.
That's the Christian. Never asked for. That's the Christian thing to do. I forgive you. You're not even that. Come on now. You're not even connecting with your feelings.
What got me is the fact that they forgave him so fast. Like, I'm like, this guy did just slaughter your family not even like 24 hours ago.
Yeah, they weren't even dead a full 24 hours.
They didn't even really know who did it at the time, and they was forgiven.
And you still.
He didn't even ask for forgiveness.
No, he didn't. That's
He
the
let him.
Anthony. He didn't.
He let him know how he felt. And
But
I
I
said,
will say
stupid.
But I will say this. Shout out to Dwayne Stafford for putting hands on his ass when he had him cornered in that jail. And shout out to black people for getting on code and putting money on his books because he got out of jail early because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne said, "I don't forgive your monkey ass."
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with some of our folks, what they seeking, what they're getting out of that.
I don't get it either.
Mm-mm.
I don't get
I
it.
think that if Dwayne would have got loose long enough, he probably would have killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had, them prison guards probably hurried up and jumped in between. They got protected. Oh God, they're touching Dylan.
I would be walking over there so slow.
Quick to forgive. She kept following through to get
Yeah.
right.
That's a sickness. That's an illness in some of our folks.
Yeah.
I think they think they're gonna get something from these folks, and they're not respecting what they are. They're not respecting it. They're not, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. And I'm not gonna try to continue to entertain that. That's why I'm saying I'm putting a line in the sand. This is eye-opening for me. You wanna play. You wanna play in Pandora's box. Okay, I'm seeing something real fucked up with you. Even though you look like me, I'm seeing what you're willing to compromise. A whole bunch of people. That's why I say you can't come back. Stay the hell away from me. What's wrong with you?
All that "I forgive you" shit is once again another sickness of the white Jesus imposed on black people. That fake Jesus and that fake God that love you and forgive you just because you asked for it. That's bullshit. Because if you telling me I'm going the same place as a motherfucker that raped some kids just because he said, "Lord, forgive me," what the fuck is the point anyway? Y'all motherfuckers, first of all, didn't even read the Bible. White people gave you the part that they wanted you to have. So that's why niggas come out, "Oh Lord, the Lord said forgive." The Lord ain't say forgive that piece of shit.
No.
The Lord looking at you and saying, "You weak motherfucker. I never told your butter biscuit you gonna burn in hell for that shit."
In fact, it says he hates cowards.
I know, and that's one of my fathers.
The Most High hates cowards.
My husband told me that.
I say this, my pastor, my dad said this all the time ever since I was a kid. Come on, son, put on the gloves, teach you how to box. That way you be able to whoop a man. Lord don't want no pussies.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way he said it. Been saying it since I was a kid. Fuck that shit, son. We tough that shit out. That's right, because the Lord don't want no pussies. That's right.
This ain't nothing to play with. This is a true war. I don't take none of this stuff like.
Right. So I mean, if we are at war, that means when your enemy comes to give you something, you better be sitting there going, now why the fuck is he here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is his motive? What does he
Mm-hmm.
want? What is the
Mm-hmm.
end result he expects from me by giving me this information?
Mm-hmm.
See, the
You're
devil
not.
doesn't do anything for nothing.
Mm-mm. There's a reason for everything.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. You know,
Right.
because once you let your guard down and others see how easy it was for you, you know, to let your guard down and people divided, you think they ain't gonna come and do something again?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
They're coming.
That's why we gotta keep reiterating them motherfuckers did this. The motherfuckers who was with them. That's why we gotta reiterate the motherfuckers who making up here, who making apologetic videos, telling people how they should have responded and what they should have said. Go sit your clown ass down. Go somewhere, eat a bean
Mm-hmm.
pie, and shove it up your monkey ass. Cause really ain't nobody trying to hear all that bullshit you saying. You know what I'm saying? People doing all this old double talk and this backbiting. I hate the white man. I can't stand the white man. Yet I'm gonna ride with a sister who you listen to the white man. Get the fuck out of here. You
Yeah,
get
right. No,
Lord.
get it. And I'm serious. That makes sense to me. But they'll go back to, but she supported Phil.
No.
That's what they keep trying
Cause
to.
you, yeah, because you look like a damn fool.
But
You
you
are a fool.
look now. She supported Phil. What is Phil? A black man.
Right.
But what did Phil do? He has a wife who's not black. Oh, he got a white wife? No, she's not white, but she's not black.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, I mean, he half wrong and half right as far as look, he half wrong and all the way right as far as I was concerned. Long as she ain't white, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I go, you know, at one hand, I can go, damn, brother, you can't get a sister. But then when you realize, all right, let's break it down from a man's point of view. Phil has another kid, not by her. He's talked about that. That's probably a black woman. Let's be honest. That's probably a black woman. Now, come on, brothers. Come on, brothers. All of us ain't had the most luck. I've had a young brother call me 26 years old, talking about it's hard out here. Come on, brothers. Come on, brothers. Let's hear it. How you gonna tell that man that was the person that probably treated him right, was nice with him, helped him with the child support, ain't argue, obviously don't got a problem with him helping his people. How can I say that's not the woman for him? That's not up for me to decide. What's up for me to decide is just like I did when I went to see Nate Parker's movie, Nat Turner. Nigga, are you gonna give me the accurate depiction that I want to see with no white saviors? For real? My nigga, I see that movie. I wouldn't have married that white woman though. And then that's it.
Yeah.
I still get upset when I think about how much big that movie could have been had it not been for certain individuals. We ain't gonna point no fingers.
Well, you know, like
point fingers because that wasn't right.
It wasn't right. That woman, Amber
Okay.
Phillips.
I know you talking about that bitch, Cancer Phillips, as I call her.
Yeah.
Can't stand that hoe.
She tells a bald-faced lie about the movie. The bitch didn't even see the movie, and one of the actresses was there, and she was like, "Come on, sis," and she was so adamant. Her thing was like, she pretty much said, "I'm here to destroy black men."
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what she said. I'm like, what has a brother done to you?
And then tried to scream racism.
Right. And then when the men tried to go at her on Twitter, she was mocking the black men.
Wow.
She was mocking them.
She got her comeuppance when her fat ass tried to say that some person touched her on the plane, another white woman or a white woman had touched her on the plane, and she thought that they was gonna be on her side. I said, "Oh, well, where are your white sisters at? Are they not gonna come to your defense?"
Ain't heard from her since.
Yep.
I ain't heard from her since.
Yep.
She got her wake up call. She got marked.
They used her for what they used her for.
She probably went out and drowned her sorrows at a damn Golden Corral. She ate the whole buffet, and when she was done, ended up eating the whole building.
Hey, Amber
Well,
Phillips in the chat room. You see her picture right there? I just put it up.
let's see.
Y'all see it? I just posted a picture of her right in the chat room. Y'all see it? She right in there. Y'all say hi to Amber. Everybody in the chat say hi to Amber. Y'all see it?
I
Y'all,
don't see.
I see.
y'all see Amber?
Amber, I
Y'all
was
see?
right
There
here
she
with
go again. There she go again.
You
There she
can't
go again.
you can't
Hey.
hang out with Esau and then try to play victim. You know, you
Mm-mm.
can't do that.
Mm-mm.
No, okay. I wasn't aware that Cynthia G told people not to see the movie. I didn't even know she did that.
Ain't nobody listens. Hey, well, of course, because he became.
Cynthia G got a case of rectocranial inversion. That girl is stupid.
That was gangster right there. Can you say that again? Rectal cradle inversion. I like that. Right. I don't even know what that shit mean, but I said it.
She need to pull her head out her ass.
Oh, okay. Mean her head in her ass. Hey, I like that. You suffer from rectal cradle inversion.
Wow.
Yes. Now scream pop. Pop. Now hopefully your head came out of your ass. That's what you tell them after that.
Wow.
This shit. See, sometimes Cynthia get a little lost. That's why I think Sister Nala asked me she wanted to email me first because she wanted to talk to me. Because undoubtedly, she probably went through the catalog and saw the Sky Daddy roasted Cynthia. What people have to understand is, what people have to understand is, I'm a single father who raised two boys by himself, who was raised by a single father after my mother was dead, and he was raised by his great grandmother. We just not gonna get into that, but just attacking a black man, calling him a beta male, and this, that, and the third, and coming at us with such ferocity when you realize that the whole world coming at us. I don't know if you for me or against me, and after a certain amount of time, it's just like anything. I'm gonna say, hold up, the fuck wrong with you? So that's all. You can only who the fuck gonna keep listening to you ain't shit all the time. After a while, you like that because the beta male criteria then got so small, like everybody can fit into it now.
Damn.
Seriously. So that's my motherfucking complaint. Where goddamn it, you need to set a criteria with it. You can't keep moving the parameters because you don't like what somebody do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm saying. That's my disagreements with Cynthia G for people who don't know. I feel like as a black man, we got enough shit, people shitting on us. We don't need her shitting on us.
Well, you're doing a great job, LVC, with your royal son. I want to let you know that.
Yes, he is. I mean, I love when you put Jabari on camera. He's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't tell him that. That go to his head.
No, let it go. And it's true.
It's true. Yeah, you're doing an excellent job. Mm-hmm.
Another term I hate is that pick me term.
Yeah, we have to let our kings know, even like with this situation, y'all have stood up. I am just elated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and y'all did that on your own fruition.
Yeah, because that's not right. First of all, that's what we supposed to do. Y'all don't attack y'all because of what y'all say. Y'all say what the fuck y'all want to say, and if they don't like it, don't watch
what I have seen, I have seen situations where y'all have did this, and it's like, they don't no appreciation or anything, and it's like, are we ashamed to compliment each other? To show love towards each other and respect,
right?
And I go out of my way, even when I'm out and about in the public, to I don't care what condition my folks is in. I'm saying, how you doing, my queen? How you doing, my king? I don't care. But it's like they want to call you and they don't even got it right. You a mammy if you support black men. Like somebody told me, oh, you just like kissing black men's ass. I said, I do. So what's wrong with that?
They like no, they like kissing white women's ass and then defrauding you and saying it's black women liberation.
No,
Yeah.
what they
White.
like, no, what they like to do is kissing both of white women's lips, and you know what other set of lips I'm talking about.
Oh gosh.
Amen.
Lord. I'll leave that one alone.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I always counteract that. You'll get you. I'm like LVZ on that. If you say something negative about a black man, I'm gonna say something positive. You know, we have to do
Exactly.
that. We have to start. And that right there, that goes back to the black voices. They want us. That it's fine. You know, I can put up a channel right now and just bash black men. You would know how many subscribers I would have
You would
in
have
a month.
you have a rainbow of subscribers.
Yeah,
Christian
and then
cousin.
set up me a GoFund and a Patreon, girl. I'll be rocking
Mm-hmm.
on negativity.
And you know, we got enough Tommies out here too, and Jesse Lee Petersons.
Thank you. And that's what I was about to say. And for people who about to jump out there, like like I said, Cynthia G talk that shit about black men don't come to black. I was like, man, when Tommy be saying shit about our sisters, we go on. That was the first thing I noticed about him when I said, damn, this nigga hate his mother or something. He black as an ace of spades. You can't hate black women and you be this black, nigga. I love black women. Yeah, nigga, you had a bad experience. Shake that shit off and get some therapy, bitch, nigga.
Yep.
It ain't every damn black woman fault that you got the wrong one. And if you got a bad hand one time, motherfucker, play again. Nigga, don't just throw, oh, I quit. Okay, nigga, go ahead. Keep thinking Becky will be better for you, nigga.
You're supposed to have issues with that individual, not all black men or all black women.
Right.
That individual, damn. That's not even fair.
Exactly. We got pieces. Look, if that's the case, right? Like I said, I was just telling the story about my dad. Well, his father was never around. He could use that as an excuse not to be a great father to me, right? My mother was murdered. I ain't have my father, so I don't know how to be. That's some bullshit. You supposed to look, you know what's right, you know what's wrong, you know what you want, you know how shit supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You know how shit's supposed to be. No matter how dysfunctional we are, we know how shit supposed to be.
Correct.
Well, part of getting shit the way you supposed to be is you got to be on code at all times and be willing to check your motherfucking self. Be like, hey, man, sometimes this some shit serious. I be in the house, I be like, no, I'm not going to say that. Not going to say that. And it seems like I say whatever I want. Fuck no, I'm on code. I can't say that out there because they're going to use that against us. I got to wait for certain instances to pop up where I can go, all right, now look, let's look at this. And this is what I mean. And I'll give you an example then. But me just coming, I got to check myself because I know our people are sensitive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We have to hold each other accountable. And I've been pulled to the cut and said, I don't give up the names or nothing, but they said, I want you to put out those type of videos. I want you to be to a higher standard. You know, that's not to say you're better than or anything like that. You're never going to do anything to anyone's pleasing. But I was raised, but my father told me, you represent me when you out in the street. And he said, I bet not see your big ass when I turn the corner. And I knew what he meant. He didn't want his daughter dressed in a certain way. And I had enough fear of my father that I would not do that. I would not do that. And I'm glad he taught me that.
Wow.
I'm glad he taught me that.
Tommy goes one-on-one with Vicky Dillard tomorrow.
Who's Vicky Dillard?
Oh, come on. I love Vicky.
Oh, I love Vicky. Vicky. Oh, wow. That's going to be
Hold up. You talk about Fly Nubian Queen, Vicky?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. Hey, I'm going to be in the chat room clowning like shit. I had her laughing like a motherfucker. She read when I was typing down. She showed a picture. What's the dude for the bed? Charles Leno. And I I said, damn, that bitch look clear. She started laughing. Like she said, somebody say she's clear. Okay,
Well,
that was me.
well,
The bitch.
let me put this out here real quick. I don't know if Cheetah Baby is in there. She probably just kicking back listening. 2 years ago, I you know how you catch stuff on, you know, they suggest videos.
Yeah.
And I seen this video where Tommy, they said Cheetah Baby made Tommy cry. And I was like, what? So I go watch this video. They just took this one little piece out. And Kay cussed out Tommy so bad, he was crying. And the dude said, man, you all right? And he couldn't talk. He said, what's wrong with you, man? He would not talk. So I called Kay. I called her house. I said, girl, you didn't tell me about this. Because Kay the kind of person, and she got a battle, she don't even tell you nothing about it. She just deal with her own shit by herself. And she said, yeah, I cussed that motherfucker out. And he started crying. Oh my goodness. I was sending that video everywhere. And eventually it went down. I guess he got up in his feelings. He got up in his feelings. She made him cry.
Oh no, everybody. Everybody. Why because I did like that, everybody, the regular black people. Everybody.
But remember when Tariq ran up on him and gave him his Coon Train Award?
Yeah, I
That
got
scared
that.
like shit, didn't he? He looked scared as shit, didn't he?
Shit, he thought he was gonna get his ass whooped. But what's that? A Q butter knocked the hell out of him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Q.
Are you serious? Yeah, nigga, he is. That's why I caught you with that hook. Serious no more.
Knocked the hell out of him. He deserved it too. He deserved it. So yeah, so far I do know that one woman made him. Well, one woman that I do know of made him cry. I couldn't believe that shit.
But look,
If I would have known,
I want to see
would've-
somebody make Jesse Lee cry. That because he retarded. I don't even think he knows. If you can make a retarded man cry who don't know all the ignorant black stuff.
I seen
Jesse
him
Lee
pissed
Peterson.
off.
Jesse Lee Peterson or Larry Elder is one of the two. I get them two mixed up. I don't know. But
Jesse-
isn't he the huh?
Just the way Jesse Lee looked. He looked
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then that is the one I'm talking about. Jesse
Yeah.
Lee Peterson looks just like how Jason looked at the end of the first Friday the 13th movie when he hopped out of the water.
I feel like you radical blacks should love the great white hope. Donald Trump's.
He got mad because somebody asked him about a child he had out of wedlock. And I said, how the hell did he get a child? How did that happen?
Amazing.
Man, he put something in her cup.
I think I had read he was like 19 years old
Amazing.
when he became a father.
I don't know how that happened, Lisa.
Yeah, you know.
Amazing.
Man,
You just learned the word amazing. That shit behind me dying. Like he'd say something like, Donald Trump is the great white hope, and blacks would not be doing as well as they would. Then people cite off statistics like, well, actually, blacks are doing worse under Donald Trump because these are not real numbers. Some black people have just fell out of the workforce. Then when you count some black people who have felons on their records, they're not able to get gainful employment. Here you go. Amazing. That's not amazing, bro. What is amazing about that? Did you just hear anything he said?
that dude is off the hook. I seen Phil had recently interviewed him, some event Phil went to, and he was talking about the propensity of violence that we have. You know, you just never know if we're just gonna go off and all this. And I said, he really believes this rhetoric.
Remember that time?
He's actually pimping his white audience.
Remember that time he was supposed, like, he called himself going out there to talk to some white folks at some kind of rally that was going on. Man, if them people looked at him like they had fire in their eyes and could shoot it right out of their eyes and right through his skull.
Yeah, he had no business there. He was way out of his league. And but the part I liked
that was in DC.
The part I love was when he couldn't go back to that gym. That hurt his feelings.
Oh, I did a story on that too. Yeah.
He was shocked because he had been a member there for a long time.
Mhm. And he said, "Is it because I'm black?" I said, "Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you say black people need to stop saying that?"
Yep.
Oh yeah, hey look, he'll pull that because I'm black shit quick. That lady said, you need to leave. You don't like black.
LVZ, you breaking up.
I think he went off.
Oh, okay. Maybe he did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can get back on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember that too. He
Yeah.
was so hurt when that Jim asked him to leave. He was hurt.
That made my day. That's just like Paris Denard. We cannot find Paris. Where is Paris?
Since he got off the air, we haven't seen a peep out of him.
You know, Coons expired. Coons
Good, good. Remember True Warrior, remember the day that we found out that he had got suspended from CNN? That was a good day for us.
Man, I laughed till people was pissed with me. I was laughing so hard.
It was like your video. I played your video. That was probably the video that I replayed of yours the most that day because your laughing had me cracking up. People was looking at me all kinds of funny when I was laughing at your video.
That shit was hilarious. Between him, the hardest I laugh is between him and then that chick a couple of months ago messing with them sisters talking about I'm white, I'm hot, I'm what? Oh my goodness!
All right, here he, black people. We've cut them off, Jim. Good job. We've got that LVZ and Tori and Rain out of here. Is this Lisa? Oh God, we're live. Jim, cut my feet, Jim. Jim. The vanilla is in the gorilla cage. I repeat, the vanilla is in the gorilla cage.
Lord have mercy.
Hello, everyone.
Those are the two videos I laughed the hardest because that woman, when they said she was on the run, I said, "Oh Lord, she the gift to keep giving." I had to get up and do a video. She was looking some kind of way.
She looked like she had a bad shot of Botox.
She was doing something. She was doing all kind of shit before she came to that jailhouse. She wasn't so white and hot.
She never was. She never was. When they took that mugshot, I was like, okay, you got the white part right.
Yep. They was mad at me for laughing.
I was getting ready to say, who is this? The white right here in the in the panel, and then I realized it was I realized it was LVZ. I was about to say, who is this? I was about to say, who is this?
And you recognize your master. It's the white supremacist speaking. Shouts out to my man Jim Crow. Jim Crow out there. Shouts out to all my peoples.
LVZ, answer this question. How often you get in trouble in school?
How often?
I know I know you was getting in trouble in class. I know you had the classroom cracking up.
Well, you know, Queen, I've been in trouble about 63 times.
Oh. Look, you know what's so funny? I used to like when I was younger, I didn't get in trouble as much for clowning around because my grades were always good. But like when I got older and the impressions started coming and I could like learn how to mock people real good, I get put out of class all the time. My white teachers would hate me. Like we had
I know you wore them out, huh?
It was one white teacher, our physics teacher. I'll never forget him, Mr. Brain. Everybody remember me from that class, and I don't really know that many of them because it got to the point where he put me out so much, it was a pass waiting for me when I got there in the morning. LaVar, just leave. Because I would come up with a new joke for, he looked like Gilligan off Gilligan's Island, I swear to God. And every time I come in, hey, little buddy, LaVar, get out. Get out, LaVar. I be laughing like shit. So you better give me a seat, Peckerwood. My father gonna kick your ass. He'll give me a seat too. That's what shouts out. That's why you need to have a good dad on your team. He'll intimidate your teachers into giving you good grades. Like my son Charisma, I love him. God bless him. I intimidated him to a high school diploma. My son dumb than a motherfucker. He don't listen to nothing I say. Look, we gotta keep it honest. Every kid ain't gonna get what you teach them. Some kids, you just gonna have some kids that's just born to dig holes. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. You support them. You the best hole digger there is, son. I love my boy. But real talk,
Wrong.
I'm not real shit. My son was having trouble with shit that I just knew because that's another thing. When you good in school when you a kid and then your kids ain't, you take it a little more to heart. You
Mm-hmm.
take it tougher. So what you end up doing is trying to overcompensate and just can't get that he get it. He don't get it as easy as you do. So so I realize when your son ain't paying attention, he ain't doing good in English. He probably ain't gonna be able to do good in Spanish. And when you can't speak Spanish either, how the fuck are you gonna help him? So that's when I called the school. I said, "Hey, look, this Spanish shit for him to get a him to get a high school diploma. How the fuck is that gonna work?" He go, here go this coon ass nigga. Well, Mr. Smith, we're moving to a global world. I said, well, nigga, let's teach him Swahili. he get quiet. I said, well, that's global. Look, it's more Africans running around than it is Spanish people in it. Look, I'm fucking them up. I said, well, teach him Mandarin. Ain't there a billion people in China, you dumb motherfucker? Look, I said, so look, I said, y'all got rid of black history out the schools, but he got to learn Spanish. I said, this is an all black county, PG County. He said, I know, but it's getting more global. I said, fuck that. That's bullshit. I'm already learning a foreign language, English. They've been whipping it in me for 500 years.
Mm-hmm.
So look, the dude say, well, Mr. Smith, look, I tell you what. We're gonna talk to the kid. We're gonna talk to the school board. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. I said, nah, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to school tomorrow. I'm gonna tell that teacher if my son fails Spanish because nobody can help him with a homework, I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. And he passed. And he passed. He passed.
Damn, LVC.
That's just what I did. I did it.
You done
I
threatened
said,
the
serious.
teacher.
I said, I tell you what, my son don't get a high school diploma because of some shit. How in the fuck I'm gonna help him with some motherfucking Spanish homework? I can't. What I'm gonna Vaquero Taco Bell? Is that on there? The fuck I'm gonna help him with salsa? Nigga, I can't help him with nothing. Shit, niggas got to unite. Black people, we got to unite. We got to. I was mad it wasn't more black parents with me up there arguing. Why I got to be the one person to intimidate the teacher into making this kid pay?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is be an active parent.
Oh no, that is important. That is
Mhm.
very important.
Mhm.
Because many of these parents will cart their kids off to school. For them, the school is the babysitter.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
Right.
You got to stay in tune. Mhm.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
real
because
tough.
they treat the children different when they know that you are involved parent. They know that child there, they parents subject to show up, and I was like that. I would show up. Just have Mr. Santana standing back there looking real mean. He wouldn't say nothing.
See?
I just mm-hmm,
Yeah, just have look, seriously.
mm-hmm,
Brothers, even if you don't want to talk, you want your lady to
mm-hmm.
talk, just go there and stand there
Yeah,
and
he would
look
just
mean.
no. They don't want him to talk. No,
Hell
no. I
no.
don't. No, no. That's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah. They're like, okay, we already
Mm-hmm,
see he look like he ready knock me out and shit.
mm-hmm,
So let me talk to he gonna be extra nice to you. Hey, how are you doing?
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're gonna be a parent, y'all, yeah, those of you out there that are parents, man, make that time. Look,
You gotta
Take
know how to play off of each other when you're out there dealing with these white folks.
Yeah,
You know.
and you gotta tell work fuck you
Mhm.
too sometimes.
Yeah.
I want y'all to
You know.
understand.
Don't be disagreeing in front of white folks. You know. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
play that to the bone. This
Yeah,
how
That's
you
right.
know.
You're a united front.
That's
right.
right. Don't be arguing and none of that.
None of that shit, yeah. You keep
Mm-mm.
that shit to yourself.
Mhm.
I agree. And when you
And
get
Mhm.
out
teach
the
your
car,
kids that shit. Don't be going to school telling these people nothing.
right?
No. Oh hell no.
And that's right. You are united in front of them. When you don't agree, then when you get in the car, you cuss each other out then.
Right.
Yep. Mhm. Mhm.
But don't be getting in front of these people telling them shit. Shut up.
Yeah,
Don't say
I seen a sister on Facebook. It embarrassed me. She had her 16-year-old son up there at the high school, and she was just going performing in front of these white folks. And I said, "Oh, she's belittling her son.
Yeah,
No way. I would not do my son like that.
me either.
No
hell.
way."
Yeah, first thing you do is you attack them teachers. Look,
Mhm.
and when I say attack them, I don't mean you got to cuss them out. I
Mhm.
said, I give you another prime example. They called me back in the day about charisma. He had went off and he went off on some student in the classroom. And I know my son, I ain't never seen him do no shit like that. So obviously you had to push him to the limit.
Yeah,
So it was like, yeah, your son just had a violent outburst. I said, he had a violent outburst. Put him
Yeah.
on the phone. You put him on the phone. So why are these people calling me at work? You know what the rule is. They call me at work, you getting some work. Let me figure out what's happening. So he tell me, hey, this boy been talking all this stuff, call me on my name, messing with my head, talk about I'm gay. So I just got tired of it. Okay, did you tell him? He said he wasn't trying to listen to me. I said, put that motherfucker back on the phone. I
Mhm.
said, all right, this been going on. Go find out about it and call me back. He found out about it and come, oh, Mr. Smith. I said, nah, later for all that shit. I said, I said, don't call me at my job worrying me, telling me my son doing some shit that you know and I know both is out of his character
Yep.
without you
And
your
nine
due
times out of
diligence.
10, they know them kids be doing that shit. You
yeah,
Yeah,
know. You know,
don't
there's some kid was repeatedly calling this black kid nigga, nigga, nigga. And then when he couldn't take it no more and whooped his ass, now it's a problem.
yeah,
Y'all disingenuous.
right. Do your damn job.
Hmm. You just supposed to
Your
just
damn
take
job.
abuse from these people.
yeah.
Then
Well,
when
in that same instance, if you remember, the teacher was telling the black kid, "Don't defend yourself." I was
yeah,
like,
right.
"You get in my face and say that."
Don't defend
Right.
yourself.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is what this white teacher was telling the black kid. Don't
Hmm.
defend yourself. I said, you got one. I wish he was talking to me.
Hmm.
What?
I would have been a trooper, got him and her.
Hmm.
I was about to say, hey, no, you know what I would have did? You know what I would have did, Lisa?
What?
I would have told him take his own advice when I threw that left and that right hand.
Yeah, that's like that Mexican kid
What
that
he
got his
say?
ass.
He said, "Don't defend yourself," right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well, you don't when I fuck you up.
Yeah, there you
Nope.
go.
You know what I'm saying? You got to lead by example. Oh, you teaching my son that you don't defend yourself. All right, let me show you what I'm teaching my son. Bop, 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 bop.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna look at my son while you knock the fuck out and go, now which one would you rather be, son?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I was just
Which
thinking
one
about
would you
that.
rather be? The
I was
nigga
just
that sleep or or the one that put the nigga to sleep?
Right.
I was just thinking about that school teacher that whipped that kid's ass. Them kids didn't even like that kid in there. He was always that was I found out when I did my deeper research on that. They set that teacher up. They set that teacher up. That kid was always calling him out of his name.
Right.
And he had been jumped on before, and they had footage of it. They didn't want nobody to see it. And she was just always messing with him. And that kid was mouthy.
Yeah,
And
they were saying.
then when he tapped his ass, he was nervous. He was shocked that happened to him. He needed it to happen to him. I couldn't be no school teacher.
Yeah, and nobody took up for him, just like you said. You know, when they were interviewing people at the school, nobody was taking up for that kid. They were taking up for that black teacher.
And they put
That
all that
boy
money in
needed
that
that ass
GoFundMe.
whooping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We must give great ass whoopings like that to some of these young motherfuckers, so because they mamas and daddies won't.
Especially them little Mexican kids, man. Their parents be letting them run around like little white kids, make it, cause you know they be carrying them until they 9. You'll see a Mexican kid. He 14 years old in a stroller.
Lord have mercy.
What did you think about that college student that was poisoned by that Asian?
Oh Lord.
Like Jazzy Rowe. As soon as I read that,
it just
like Jazzy Rowe all over again.
Yeah, I couldn't do the story, Lisa, because you know when I did the first story, I broke down and cried.
Never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusts, so does his wickedness.
You know, some of those stories can get to you. I'm telling you, that one got to me. When they did Jazzy like that, that disturbed me. That disturbed me. I said, I gotta go reach out to this child. Wow. That just wow. Our kids gotta watch their backs, man. They gotta be more savvy than that.
They do.
You know.
I was a little disappointed when he first said, well, I thought he was cool. Let's see, no, you can't be thinking about any of them.
That kid looked crazy. When I showed my husband the picture of that, he said, oh, what's the fuck wrong with him? I didn't even get a chance to tell him what happened yet. He knew something instantly was wrong with him. He looked crazy.
He did.
Yes. Ling Ting Tong, you better watch out for his ass. He'll poison you.
It just shows you can't trust nobody. And this was somebody that came from a whole different country all the way over here.
But I'm not surprised by their behavior.
So let's sum it up. We got the trailer apes. We got buck dancing, bootlick ass coons. We got Moabites and Ammonites doing all they shit. And the only people we got is ourselves.
Right.
And all these idiots out here that would follow the word of a fucking white man who probably on opioids. I'm glad they gone. I'm tired of these motherfuckers that be doing that shit.
He admitted in his video that he had a drug problem. And I said, no, he don't had a drug problem. He have a drug problem.
I don't know who the one that told it, but I didn't see the video. They said he had put up a video trying to get off of opiates, and he had blew up something or some shit. Did anybody see that video?
God damn, that nigga was trying to cook his own opioids and blew up his house. Snitching ass cracker. Hold up. Y'all keep doing y'all
I didn't
thing.
get that one. What happened?
That motherfucker just ET fingered himself. He just said, hey man, I was doing opioids trying to get off and my kitchen blew up. That sound like, you was trying to stop buying opioids and cook up your own meth and blew up your kitchen, you dumb motherfucker.
Wow.
He actually did say that in a video.
What a fool.
Hey Lisa, you see how Moab doing Esau now?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why I keep talking about how them Chinese people are poisoning them, and they're just sitting there talking about where I need some more fentanyl, but yeah, them Chinese people have been poisoning their asses for years. They want these folks out the way. They want to run the world.
Yeah, they do. They got that passive aggressive thing in them. They act all meek and stuff. Them people dangerous.
Yes, they are.
But you know how the coons think. They think like this.
Spiritual place. I start each day by thanking the white man for the sunrise, for the land I'm gone, for the air I breathe. I also apologize for niggas. But
Lord knows they ain't gonna apologize for themselves.
I am not black, nor do I consider myself to be black.
They don't know cooning don't come with a retirement plan.
Oh my goodness.
it come with a retirement plan, but the pension is $0 and no damn cents when you finish.
Shit, they came in with no sense, man.
They leave in with less.
Yeah, I mean, it's a damn shame.
It really is.
Oh man, y'all, this was fun. And we'll definitely do this again.
Yeah.
Hey,
all praise to
Lisa,
the Most High on this one.
I'm kind of speaking a little cold. Are you still doing your thing tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lisa.
I will be here.
All I want to know is when I'm 2 years away from retirement, will I be hating on people on whatever social media site is left because they out there banging on the beast too? I don't know what I'll be doing. So,
you might be doing it 63 times.
Yeah, 63 times. Look, I might be out there, John, making motherfucking fake ass golf jewelry and shit.
Yo,
out
True
there,
Raw.
John.
Yes.
I'm thinking we need to start establishing some codes like Moab. You already know that's Chinese. Ammon, that's Japanese. Esau,
Okay.
we know who they is.
Okay.
Ham, we know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Japhet, Pacific Islanders, we know who they are.
Okay.
So, you know, we should start talking in them terms from here on out. So it would confuse the what?
Yeah, we can switch up we good at switching up. Yeah. I feel you on that. I can relate to that.
Well, I still need a derogatory term to call them though, goddamn it. I can't just keep calling them Moabs and Esau. That's not violent enough for me.
You know, you might come up with a good one in the next 63 minutes.
When I go take a dump, I say Edomite.
I'm about to say I need 63 minutes to think of something or something like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all I know is this type of shit right here, y'all. Can y'all see what's going on here? Hey guys, yeah. I'm doing opioids, man. I did opioids and I blew up my kitchen, man. I was cooking up meth, man.
Yes.
I was cooking up meth, man. It was Lisa Cabrera. She gave it to me, man.
I need a higher high. I need a higher high.
Oh no!
I need my neck.
Hey, man.
What's the link to that one, man? I gotta see that one.
What the hell he got up there? Let me see. No.
Hey, man. Moist Mike, man. I'm telling on all you black guys. I'm snitching, man. Nikki Barnes, man. I was in my kitchen just cooking up something. Moist Mike comes clean.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good evening and shalom.
Lord. Shalom.
Everybody, kicking it with everybody. Love y'all, family, man.
Right. You know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know, I gotta, straighten up my house. It's probably gonna take me about 63 minutes to get done.
Yeah. Oh, 63.
Girl, you better get in it. Girl, you better get in that kitchen.
I ain't messing with y'all, man. I ain't messing with y'all. I'm just ready to sit in this house and make this necklace with this goat on it. I'm gone.
All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your night and shalom.